All right, we're on. Um,
Whoa,
hello,
wait, what am
hello
I?
there.
Oh,
Shut
never
up!
mind.
I'm doing my intro. Nah, I don't got an intro. Hey, this channel's called Load Herald. Something I thought up. If you're here and you're not our friend, welcome. This was just meant for our buddies in our group. We play D&D. This is session 9 of our Legends of Krigalia campaign, 5e. A lot's happened, but we're going to do a little bit of a recap here because we do have a new person joining. Besides that, we're just going to go ahead and get into this. Everybody here?
Maybe.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sweet.
Hello.
So, let me tell you about the world. You all find yourselves in the province of Scythera, specifically Upper Scythera, in the great gigantic country of Krigalia. Krigalia is a harsh country. It's very cold. Its climate is unforgiving, and its people are tough. Now, most of you have spent your lives in this fair country, in its various states and provinces, but you've all found yourselves within Scythera specifically, looking for work. Now, with two of our adventurers, Zerk the Kobold and Gawain the Human, uh,
The human.
sounds like Adventure Time. You guys found some work, and I don't want to talk too much about it because you already know what's going on, but essentially they came upon a whole convoluted situation involving hags and creatures from beyond, and it's a mess. For our newest member joining, Mr. Davis,
Jeez.
what is your name again? Go and tell me.
Tiberium nullfet.
Tiberium Nulfet. Alright, Tiber. Tiberium.
Tiber
Tiber.
is the short name.
Do you prefer Tiber?
I do prefer Tiber
Alright,
or Tib.
Tiber. As we talked about, you had spent some time in Scythera also looking for work. Recently, however,
Yes.
uh, Scythera has been undergoing a strange climate. For those who are more magically inclined, and for those who specifically search for what appears to be out of the ordinary, you will find that Scythera is experiencing, well, incursions of sort. Strange magic, creatures, and phenomena from beyond the realm are starting to seep into the province.
Uh,
Not so much that the common person can notice it. It's not running rampant, but it has the potential to. And that is what you have noticed, Tiber. The good
yes.
news is, it appears that the nobility of the land are attentive, as the Lord, a Lord Kerovar Lachlan, has begun petitioning adventurers for assistance. You have answered that call.
Yes.
Do you have any questions before we begin?
No, not specifically.
Okay. The current date is the 31st of Ophelia. There's been no mention of a Drakur. A Drakur is a sort of magical blizzard that is said to be able to blanket entire provinces. And it was the Velian Drakur, the Eldritch whiteout as it's known, that happened in sort of 200 years ago that sent this country into a new age. as the old vestiges of the kingdom of Krigalia faded away to instead the Krigalia expanse as it exists now. So, good news is, no Drekker. The Krigali months are long. The month of Ophelia stretches to 50 days. So, these are big, mega-sized months. You can sort of think of it as a mixture between the kind of autumn, September going into more of winter. So
It's
right
getting
now,
colder.
cold, but it's getting colder. There's no snow yet blanking the ground, but as the days go on, the days will get shorter, the nights will get longer, and snow will begin falling. So people, especially since there's no Drekker this month, are trying to gain the harvest as much as possible. So there's a lot of peasantry out in the fields.
Understandable.
Allow me to start up a little tune. Okay. Let me pull this up before I start. Alright. Tiberium.
Yes.
You currently find yourself within the capital of Lackland. Am I echoing for anybody else?
Nope.
No?
Okay.
Not on my end.
Lackland, named after the family of Lackland, stands as the singular, what could be defined as a city in the region. There are villages and towns and larger towns, but what you could definitely call a city, Lackland is the only location that would fit that. It houses a extreme population, but as such, it is a point in the land where one can find all sorts of luxury goods. There are magic item stores in Lackland as well. It is a place that you go to if you've made it, in a sense.
Sounds good. Seems like I've made it.
The frigid air will greet you as you walk the streets, its cobblestone pathways, bypassing various citizens on their way to work or travel. You will notice there's a lot of merchantry in Lackland. A lot of business tends to happen within the city limits. Carts and wagons carrying all sorts of items. We catch your eye as you walk around.
I'm gonna take my coat that I have over me and just tuck it up more because I really don't like the cold.
A chilly wind
Let's
is in
walk.
the air, yep, but
Yeah.
it is not unusual for the climate.
Oh,
You maybe have to kind of adjust your halberd a bit, as you
Yeah.
can't really carry it in your back, so I imagine
It
you're
is
holding
not
onto it
deployed
around
right
your
now.
shoulder.
it
Oh.
is not out.
How do you hold it? How do you hold on to
Hey,
it?
I summon it.
Aha, I remember now. You are a warlock.
Don't have to worry about that.
So you don't even need to hold it out in the open.
No.
Do you have any weapons on you? Kind of present?
So on me there are about 4 daggers on me.
Okay.
To be
Do
honest,
you wear them
but,
openly?
only 2 on my side. The other 2 are in my boot heels.
Okay. Tiberium, would
Yes.
you like to roll me? We'll say... Would you like to roll me a history check?
I would like to try to, yes.
Go ahead. D20s are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not my best skill. Starting off the 14.
14. That wasn't very high. DC wasn't very high. There is in Lackland, but this is especially common in a lot of settlements, not even the big cities. It's just a little more prevalent, I would say, in the bigger cities. When you wear your weapons openly, because there's no law against it, but when you wear your weapon openly, it says something. This is a very tense political area. Pretty much anywhere you go to, there's going to be talks and people bearing marks and loyalties to their respective parties and allegiances.
Oh.
Do you remember the three parties that I kind of mentioned, or at least the three factions, schools of thought that people have?
There's the Thonic. There's the Thonic Guard.
There are the Tharnis specifically.
The Tharnis.
The
Thonic
Tharnis
Guard.
are those who are more military inclined in their belief, because when the Krigalia Expanse came about, Theodore Tharn, a great general at the time, basically rallied together everybody in the aftermath of the Velian Drakkar and its devastation. But when he arrived at the capital, he did not reinstall the previous kings and queens of Krigalia. Instead, he named himself Archon, ushering in a new age of the military to rule the nation.
And then, if I remember correctly, there is one specific faction that is trying to bring the Lords into more power.
Correct.
Local
The
lords.
Dracuris, they call themselves. The Dracuris are those of more noble intent and heritage, and they have been fighting for their basically to regain their rights and their previous properties and the previous power they used to have, and they have been steadily growing as the military have found its power starting to be more and more restricted. For example, that is already prevalent here with Lackland especially, as Karovar Lackland prevents the military garrison at Camp Ivanov, see it over here,
Oh.
from patrolling.
Oh!
That is something he is legally allowed to do, so he's not even letting them patrol around the region. Something which Tharnis do not like, and has led to an increase in bandit activity along the roads.
Of course.
But it's a very tense situation, and it's definitely advised not to bring that up to him unless you know him very well, because he has his beliefs.
That's understandable. Everyone has their own.
And finally, there are the Assemblists. Now, the Assemblists are some of the newest factions because they represent the common people. And the reason they're called the Assemblists is because of the creation of something known as the Upper and Lower Assemblies. You can think of them as sort of like the Senate, or like the House of Representatives. Basically a congregation for people to be voted into and then to represent their respective populations or homes. The thing with Assemblists is they have been growing more and more in power. Compared to the other two, they have seen the sharpest increase, and they seem to continue doing so, as the current Archon very much aligns with the Assemblist cause, despite being military in origin.
Ooh.
So, depending on where you go,
I'm sorry.
bearing your weapon can be sort of seen as a, if you walk in the wrong neighborhood or bar, and you walk in with your weapons and you don't align with their cause,
It seemed like an open invitation.
You could it's an open invitation for them to do something to you.
Yeah.
Have you had any of those encounters as of yet, or have you been able to avoid that so far?
I probably definitely had an encounter with Tharnis.
Okay, Tharnis.
Probably at a bar. Probably went to the
Gotcha.
wrong one.
So do you agree with the Tharnis cause, that the military should maintain order in the land?
To be honest, I find the military to be fitting in governmental roles, but at the same time, I'm not a matter of a politician. That is not my expertise.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more.
So not a hardcore Tharnis, but aligning a little bit more to them. I don't think you would have gotten too much trouble. They may have bemoaned the fact that you weren't fully on board, but as long as you didn't say you were an Assemblist or a Drakurist, you would have been fine.
God no.
They may even bought you a drink.
Oh heck yeah.
But you have been called to the palace of Karovar Lackland. He has requested your presence. Do you arrive there with haste?
Yes.
The palace itself dominates the surrounding area. The city of Lackland is split into various districts, and as you head maybe more towards the center of the city, you will notice two things. First off, what could be described as maybe a large park or just the central area of the city has this very large stone with a list of names inscribed upon it. And next to that, would be the palace itself. It's a very large building. I would say that Krigalia has some pretty brutal architecture. It's not really there to look pretty.
It's pretty duty made.
I wouldn't say it's like crappy, but the architecture itself isn't marble. It isn't this very pretty colors. Krigalia is drab colors, dark, moody, and that's represented in the buildings. A lot of like slanted roofs. The palace is the largest of these. And as you come up, you'll see some guards. The guards will look at you, but recognize you and usher you inside, where it is a lot warmer. Fireplace is burning.
I will nod and thank them on my way in.
Scathera is very much a Nemithian province, Nemithian being their term for human.
Yes.
So there are a lot of humans here. They are the major population. The further you go up north, the more that will change, and you are kind of on the border of that happening. So you do see, especially in the streets, different races around. I would say mainly dragonborn, kobolds, goblins, half-orcs. Not too many, but enough to notice. You are brought to this elegant room with a hanging chandelier, and kind of asked by a servant to wait as Caravar Lackland is checked in on. It is,
of course.
It is, I'd say it's later in the day, so it is getting dark, and at this time, the Lord probably is most likely resting or dealing with personal matters. From the morning to about midday, that's when he actually receives people, lower nobility, anyone that needs to kind of get his attention or request something of him. And that's where he spends his mornings entirely. It's just listening to people, what their problems are, and then deciding his verdict and what he'll do.
Right, it's open for him.
I'd say around 5 minutes or so pass before you can hear their footsteps coming back. The door will open, and in will step Lord Caravar Lackland himself.
Usually you would show respect and bow to these.
Definitely.
Okay. As also being a commoner, I'm just going to give a wait for the guy to either introduce him or just let him come in, and I'm just going to bow and give respect to him. Nothing too deep, just a mid-chest bow.
Absolutely. So, Caravar Lackland is just like his home, just like his province, just like his country, is a brutal-looking man. He has a constant frown on his face. He has a glass eye, his left eye. He has scars across his face. He is not the tallest, but he stands at an intimidating height. Definitely over 6 feet.
Oh.
He has this gigantic coat on that flows behind him. It's got a big old fur around the neck to keep him warm. And he does not smile very often. In the brief encounters you've had with him, he hasn't smiled once.
Understandable.
He'll look to you after you finish your bow. Go and roll me insight.
Oh. Uh-oh. Knew I should have put into that. Well, time to fail. Let's go. Two.
What'd you get?
That's a 2.
A 2? Okay. You aren't really able to tell anything. Someone just still frowns as he looks at you.
He just looks.
Looks at you as you bow. He'll just nod though after that. Tiberium.
Lord Lackland, you required of me, sir.
I have. We are to leave immediately. Do you have your necessary equipment?
Yes, sire. Am I to come with you?
Yes.
Uh,
There's been a situation at Uzka.
It's unfortunate to hear. I would do haste then, sire. Whenever you're ready.
He just stares at you when you say that.
Yeah, I literally, I'm
Slowly.
looking. I'm like, what? I don't have a house.
He'll just slowly nod.
Just follow up with him.
Close your eyes.
I close him.
At this point, you will feel a new energy in the air. It's almost electric. Your hair will stand on end at your arms. You'll maybe get some goosebumps. And you are familiar with this feeling. It's when magic is casted. So magic has, if you are close enough, magic has this, it almost seems to ignite the air around it. It's not too noticeable, but whenever it's casted, if you are looking for it, and if you have kind of used it before, you can tell. So Lackland is casting a spell. What spell? You don't know.
Fair.
But you will feel kind of the air shift around you as sound almost begins to distort, and then you will feel a weightlessness overtake you. You tell me if you ever open your eyes, but I'm just gonna say that your eyes are continue to be closed at this point. Just tell me if you ever want to open your eyes. Anyway, there is this feeling in your gut, kind of a bit of nausea, and then just as fast as it hits you, it disappears. Rather than the rug and kind of flat floor of the estate, the palace that you had went to, the ground feels rough, uneven. There's grass beneath your boots.
I open my eyes.
The air smells different.
I'm looking around like, whoa.
As you open your eyes, yes, you have been teleported elsewhere, taken from the palace and the city itself to seemingly some small little village that I'll describe. You are on the edge of it, and it looks to be very busy. I'd say at this point the sun is setting, so there's an orange glow to the sky. But despite that, looking into the village, there's destruction. You can see blood, bodies around. There are people moving around that seem to be carrying wounded, and Lord Lackland just seems to stare at it all with a frown. It looks as if a battle has taken place here.
Seems we've missed the party, my lord. What do you require of me? Do you wish for me to stay with you, or is there an investigation to be had? Or will you...
There is, as he looks around, his eyes kind of narrowing. Follow me. Keep pace.
Aye, sire.
At that,
You can follow.
he'll then take you into the village.
Does
Zerk!
he have his hand on his weapon, by chance?
Does he have? He does not carry a weapon.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind. Alright, go ahead.
He has no need for weapons. So, Zerk and Gawain.
Hello.
Agua.
Agua.
A lot
Gawain.
has happened last session. After all those events, I'm not gonna talk about it just yet. You can speak to anybody you wish to share about those events. After what has happened, you will find that you have been returned to Uzka. Pretty much directly in the aftermath of what took place. Everyone's busy treating the wounded and kind of just getting an idea of their surroundings. Everyone seems a little frazzled. In front of you, floating, is the sphere. Black and glassy, emitting no sound.
Boom, boom, boom. Oh wait.
What would you two like to do?
I'm gonna go heal some of the wounded.
Head over to the wounded. They seem to be making a triage area for everyone.
Is it just us? Oh, me now currently around the sphere?
Specifically around the sphere, just you.
Just me. I don't really have much to do. I think I will probably tend to the wounded as well.
Okay.
Deal with that.
Do you have any
issue
healing
later.
spells?
No, but you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Gawain?
Yeah.
You don't even need to roll me anything because you're just gonna use your magic, your healing magic, and that will immediately begin kind of putting together broken limbs and stopping cuts and bleeding and making everyone look as new as they had arrived. Zerk?
Can I just escort someone to see?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you wanted to heal someone, you absolutely can, but I'm gonna need a medicine check. If you just wanted to, if you want to do something
Careful.
else.
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. God
Oof.
damn it.
You go find Cadrigan.
Oh yeah, that's You know what? That's not a bad idea. Let's go. I'm
We
gonna
kind
talk.
of wonder where the fuck that
Okay.
guy went.
So you want to look around for Cadrigan.
Yeah.
Okay. As the both of you begin to move, you will notice a commotion. People are beginning to kneel and bow their heads. As you
do
look
I
in the
see-
direction,
Yeah.
you will notice a very imposing man, over 6 feet tall, with a glass eye and scars over his face. If any of you were kind of looking into the history of Scathera, you would know that this is Lord Caravar Lackland himself. I know.
Never met that guy before.
So, he is accompanied, though, by one other individual walking beside him at a brisk pace. Tiberium, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, I would. Standing at about shoulder height to Lord Blackland stares a slick-back, black-haired young man with a nice trimmed mustache that goes down to about the side of his lips. He wears what seems to be a breastplate under what seems to be furs and jackets of the sort. They're mainly seem to be from local animals like deer and elk, nothing crazy. He seems to be fairly thin and frail for the most part, and definitely seems to be cold and bewildered by the scenes around him, but very much paying attention to the Lord.
All right. Zerk,
Hello there.
would you like to introduce yourself? As
All
you
right.
will see, I should say Tiberium, you will see that Lord Lackland is making like a beeline for these two individuals. One, a little kobold in a wizard gear, little wizard hat, and a man in armor, Nemithian, seems to bear the markings and robes of maybe a religious order. So, Zerk, go ahead.
You'll see a small 3 feet kobold, looking a little roughed up with his gear kind of disheveled, along with some of his armor beaten, cut, and looking very worn out from this. But he does his best to, as he noticed that Caravar is walking towards them, to bow and look at least presentable as he could.
All right. If that's it, go away.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bewildered, or a little surprised, but kind of just nods it off, seeing crazier.
Gawain.
I think we all know who Gawain is at
Nope,
this
I
point.
don't explain.
But the audience might not.
Yeah.
The audience.
Aside from us, that's the image, but standing about 6'7", kind of maybe 6'8", pretty tall dude, covered in menagerie of armors with a. How well do you know the Creed, Davis, you
The
followed
Creed
it
of the
all?
Hodger?
Yeah.
When Hughes was telling it to y'all a couple times, I had been listening and I've heard a bit.
I mean, like your character.
Do you
not-
think Tiberium
Oh,
followed?
is Tiberium know of?
Yeah.
He wouldn't follow it specifically, but he would know of the Hodger.
Okay.
All right. So it'd be up to you if he's aware or not. But something that would be a little contentious would be his symbol, which is the sun, most likely for Canatar, surrounded by the symbols of every other Hadra in the Creed.
Ah,
Which typically would, yeah, that wouldn't be something you'd want on your Holy Order symbol.
Yeah, it's to specify about that. It's while worship of all the Hadra is accepted and is not frowned upon in any way, there is a certain inclination that you worship one Hadra above the rest, right? You know, you show respect and reverence to everybody, but there's
Yeah.
one that you specifically align yourself to. So to bear the marks of all of them on a religious robe, perhaps he's a proctor, but you don't see no mask.
oh,
And proctors are like the priests.
yes.
Right. Anything else, Gawain?
Other than that, Goyen's got kind of medium long, dark brown hair. More stubble than a beard nowadays. And he doesn't have a helmet on. Amazing, I know Melendez.
Helmet
He does not have a
hair.
helmet on right now. He got the helmet off. And you'll see him give a deep bow. Clearly something much more of what a noble would practice. Probably hinting at a more noble lineage, but see him give a deep bow to Lord Lacken as he approaches. That's it.
I do my best for a bow.
Okay. So, Gawain, it's pretty funny because you stand taller than Lord Lackland.
Yeah.
He's tall, but Gawain is a monster. 6'7", 6'8".
Oh wow,
As huge.
He's built for tough. All right.
I'm the smallest of the small.
And yeah, little Zerk is little.
Yeah, I'm in the middle.
So, at this point, Lord Lacken will arrive, staring at the both of you. You two. I have a feeling in my gut that you know more than the rest about what took place here.
That would be the right feeling, Lord Lackland.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot.
He'll look over to his right, kind of at the collection of buildings. Did the alderman survive?
No.
Then he will have no need of his house. Follow me.
Very well.
I like the
Okay, I like that. I like.
Well, why
I like this.
not?
And yeah,
Follow
still frowned face, no real emotion beyond being a little pissed, and we'll proceed up the hill. As you follow, you'll head towards the alderman's house. It stands out because it's the largest, and it's on the hill, and it's the prettiest, so it's the most expensive. As you reach the top, he'll open the door, and kind of you see him look at the entrance for a moment. Opens the door and bids for the rest of you to enter before him.
Oh.
He wants to enter last.
Oh.
I shall enter.
No, I'll shout the first. Yeah,
No, fuck you.
Oh my
I'll
gosh.
fucking throw Zerk at the wall.
I'll
No.
fucking lick you. Alright. I'll enter after Gawain. Grain.
I'll enter.
After you all enter, he'll close the door and motion to a nearby table that he sees. It's just like a little rectangular table with some crappy chairs nearby, although you'd imagine they are the nicest that this village has to offer. And he will sit down on one of them, waiting for the rest of you to take your seats.
I will sit my butt down.
As
Yeah.
rule.
I will sit down.
Before we begin, You know me. I'm Lord Carovar Lackland. That name should carry weight. So as you speak to me, do not seek to deceive me in any way. Is that clear?
Indeed.
Understood.
Good.
Yes.
You gotta raise an eye as he looks towards you. He'll pause and go ahead and roll me. All three of you roll me. All three of you go roll me insight.
Those were all like, what?
I can pick up my dice. The fuck?
14.
What'd you get?
Oh, it's
18.
part of the table now.
15.
15.
Yeah, I did
One
that to you.
And what'd you get, sir?
5.
You bitch! He locked my dice.
There you go. Just right-click them and turn off
Oh,
lock,
no.
you dingus.
Why'd you roll it at the candle?
Yeah.
Dingus.
Alright, roll it again. Roll it. I'm gonna hit you. Roll it at nothing. There you go.
I'm stealing.
Alright,
Ah.
what's the total?
Dice.
13.
Alright, good job. You all made it.
Yeah.
You will notice that Lord Lackland is doing his very best to stifle a smile. Not a big smile, but a little smirk at that.
A chuckle.
But his face does not break, does not waver. As he looks to you, Tiberium, I would certainly hope you are not already in the process of lying to me, Tiberium.
No, sire. Why would you? What?
I'm
confused.
Raised
I-
at this
Going to let it
individual.
chuckle at that.
I look honestly.
Regrettably, I'm not well versed in hiding my emotions.
I mean,
It is these two who must answer to me, not you.
What's an emotion?
oh, yeah, yes.
So,
Oh, you're guilty?
if you desire to be such an attentive servant, it is noticed.
I'm gonna look like straight embarrassed, but like don't know whether I want to chuckle and risk him egging me on, or like just be like, why do you gotta be this way?
What did you do,
Rufus.
Davis? Already? Not even 5
You've
minutes.
You know
antagonized
these
him.
two?
Yeah.
I'm being picked on by the Lord.
Alright, he'll nod. Please, introduce yourselves.
Well, I am Senior Paladin Gawain Agravain.
The last part again. Can you repeat that? Sorry. Or
Is that like, do
Could
you
you
want
perhaps
me to
spell
it? Just to you?
Could you perhaps?
no, that was in
spell it?
character.
Oh, okay,
Oh, that was in character.
I like roll my I roll my hand in a small circle, kind of like. Can you do it again, real quick? Sorry, sir. It's hard to understand.
No worries. Senior Paladin Gawain Agravain. Sectors Upper Canada.
Thank you. I just want to be able to say your last name correct and not get looked at weird.
You can just call me Gawain. That's
Looks
fine.
at you weird anyways.
That
I
happens.
am Zerk Dimlash. Pleasure to meet you.
Greetings, Zerk.
Hello to you, Tiberium. Please introduce yourself.
I am Tiberium Nelthane. I am. I'm here to help. And I just have the most deadpan smile.
Okay.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, it does look kind of crazy out there right now. But sorry.
Looks
Lot of things
like
on them.
devastation. What happened here? As far as I was aware, Uzka simply had a situation with unruly peasantry.
Well,
I don't think peasantry could do what happened out there. Nor the floating black sphere.
I'll turn to Zerk.
Oh,
Should you or should I?
it's a long story. Like, do you? I feel we should start from the beginning because there's a lot that goes into what happened here.
I
I
don't
kind
have
of lean
all
back
day.
and I pull out a scroll.
Oh, I'll
Give
try.
me a summary, the important bits.
Okay. Well, can I try and keep it like? I'll try to keep it like concise use, but can I like give him like the short version of the harvesters and then the spear
You're gonna need to
and
explain everything straight
and
up.
okay. Okay. Well, I guess the crux of the situation would be that there's these beings called harvesters, and not a lot is known about them, but they have the power to possess people, and from what we found out, that they're invading other realms. They've invaded the Fey realms, and I think the Fire realm, Hell realm, however you would prefer to call it, and
The
they use
Hells.
the Hells.
You are saying a hostile force has invaded the Hells?
He nods, as if he's still trying to believe it himself.
I'm kind of going wide-eyed and kind
Yeah,
of
you'll see. He'll shoot you a look, Tiberium.
Sorry. That's
Not supposed to happen.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
And yeah, these spears is what they used, and they were some horrific creatures that we dispatched. Unfortunately, when they die, they just vanish.
Good.
Uh,
Let them be gone.
yeah. The issue is that they can come back.
They are
I don't.
immortal.
Yeah. I don't know how many of them they are, but from my count, I think that's 6, including the one that we actually have trapped.
You have one trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
In a skull.
that
Odd.
is. Continue. What else?
This spear thing. Well, I don't know much about it, but it showed me, I guess, a map and faces staring at us. And then the individual appeared named Brother.
One of their kind.
No, actually not. I don't know what he is, to tell you the truth.
Pause. He'll say as he looks at you. Allow me to understand. A hostile force known as harvesters, who are immortal beings that possess people, were here in Uzka. Why?
Yeah, that's the. Well, it seemed that one of the Uzka residents, Tendra by her name, was actually a hag from the Fey realms, and apparently was in servitude to the Purple Eyes well, the Harvesters. Excuse me, they are distinguished by purple eyes.
These harvesters had enslaved a hag.
Mhm. But we were able to ensure her that that they would no longer be pursuing her, and instead would come after, well, us now. So we freed her of that, and she returned to her land, to the Fey realms, to deal with the situation.
You helped a hag.
Yeah.
Hold on. He'll look over to you, Tiberium. Would you recommend this course of action?
Hags can be tricky. How much experience would I have with hags used?
Considering that you are kind of you had talked to me about how you wanted to go into ruin delving and would have been aware of creatures. I don't know if you would have ever faced one, but aware of what knowledge had been gathered, then yeah, anything that you kind of know about hags, you would know.
Yeah, anything that okay, so yeah, they can be incredibly mischievous. They're usually, well, not mischievous, but downright nasty. They're evil old ladies that live in witches' huts and swamps and eat babies, that kind of thing.
And these harvesters were able to enslave it.
Nods.
Probably.
Will we have to worry about this hag returning?
I'd say not. No.
Okay, so a hag was here at the behest of these harvesters, doing what? What was their plan? What did they want?
That's the thing that we have yet to uncover.
I see.
We're still trying to figure out what these harvesters want.
How did
and
you
what they're currently
end
doing.
up capturing one of them?
So in the Witchwood, there was a creature, a wolf man. Seemingly
Okay,
in the
he holds up both of his hands.
hands.
I think my time for questioning is nearly done.
Damn.
I see that every one of these questions seems to lead down a path that I have no time for. So you captured one of them. You don't know their plans. They arrived here. Okay. And you had fought them and beat them, yes?
Nods.
Why were you here?
Becca.
I
Alex
noticed the
go away.
Cheka outside, presumably about the situation in Uzka. Might I just say that you are very lucky they were here?
Indeed.
So, how did you find yourself in the village?
Well, we took a job from Tom
Hmm.
in Copla
I know Tom.
to deal with the situation inside the forest to get the people back to work. And everything seemed to unravel into these kinds of events. With a dungeon having one harvester in there, which we defeated. Harvester inside werewolf. Coming here, finding out there's a hag.
It's a lot.
Yeah. And eventually these harvesters were quite annoyed
So
that we
while in the
discovered some of their
process,
plans.
of assisting Tom in something that I can ask more, but I'm not going to.
Of course.
That is when you would encounter these harvesters, and that's when they attacked with this sphere.
The sphere was after.
After what?
After. So we dealt with what Tom had wanted us to deal with.
Right.
And cleared out their operations in the wood, and when we returned to Uzka with the Cheka,
Why
well,
were
we went
you returning
too
to
happy.
Uzka with the Cheka? You had notified them. Why was
Indeed,
I not
we-
aware of what had lied in Uzka?
there was
All I was told
materials
was
from an old Chekist.
and that matters how?
Well, he was investigating them, and so we thought we'd give them the materials. Then they carried us here in chains.
Yeah.
He narrows his eyes and looks over back to you, Tiberium, before looking back to you, Gawain. You were apprehended by the Cheka.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Returning the items that had to do with the Chekist officer we found.
You were apprehended for returning the items of a lost Cheka agent.
Indeed.
Yeah, that would be it.
That seems very unnice.
And they decided to bring us to have us lead them to.
Last
we found-
whereabouts. Yeah.
You want something done about that?
No,
I
no.
think we've already dealt with the
I'll
situation.
put Alexander
ironically.
in chains.
No, I think
That
Alexander owes us one
spikes
now.
wall.
Yeah, it's I can understand why they did what they did. Precaution
Cheka
and
may have
everything.
the power they have, but that does not give them the right to do this. Nor when
Yeah.
the situation ended up as it did. Now that Uzka is in devastation, the dealing of this situation is now with me, not them.
Quite seen need to put him in chains. Oh,
Oh
come on.
no! Alice
It's-
connection.
No.
Oh, the serverless connection?
Yeah. Technical difficulties.
Still seems to be up for me. What the hell?
Technical difficulties.
Why doesn't Cabra have time? What the fuck?
Because he's a busy man.
But fuck!
Yeah, I'm still on. Yeah.
Can you still rejoin?
No.
Negative. Not
It's not
seeing
even.
it.
It's not even up.
Oh, I think my Steam went down.
Ooh.
Oh, I can join through
Interesting.
It's all Blackwell's fault anyway.
Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck?
Uh.
Okay. Well, you can, but I can't.
No,
No, I can't. It times out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Failed to connect.
Bye, Hughes.
Okay, let me reset it.
What's
Can't
going
see
on today,
that.
dude? What the hell?
Go ahead and rejoin.
Sorry, I'm DDoSing Hughes.
Oh yeah?
Fucking knew it.
Of course, the first thing I see in Tabletop Simulator chat is "Ooh woo, daddy."
Stop.
Oh no. Scroll up a little bit.
I don't want to.
Star Baby went ooh ooh went yes, and he went oh. I didn't expect someone to be named ooh in here.
Alright, able to rejoin now?
Do 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 do. Negatory good sir is not showing up for me.
Yeah, it's connection failed. I'm trying to restart my tabletop.
Yeah, me too.
It still
My-
shows you're in the game with us
Yeah.
on Steam.
weird.
I might need to restart then.
Yeah,
I
it
hope
shows
this
you're in the
doesn't mess
game
up the
for it,
recording.
My immersion.
Immersion.
Kelsey, how did you make it to flipping the table 100 times?
What, me?
Yeah.
I just flipped tables 100
Were you
times.
just flipping the table?
I have no idea.
Restart my tabletop. Let's see if it'll recapture it. Okay, good. I think it's all good.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought we were gonna go to, Lord Lackland's house and, get
Seduce him.
spoiled.
There we go.
Yeah.
You shit,
Alright,
douche.
go and come on in.
Lackland senpai.
Stop.
Oh.
Fucking Mondas.
Shut the fuck up. No one's talking to you.
Oh my goodness. Start this back up.
You're not a
Alright.
dinosaur.
I can do it. Where was I?
Shit.
Lord Lackland.
You were...
Questions. Yes.
Blackman just asked me something. I don't remember.
Did he?
Oh! How he wanted the... He was just explaining how he's the one dealing with the situation now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
the
And
check.
How
Yeah.
he may want us to, punish Mr.
Can we-
Alexander, but no. No, no.
Can we clap cheeks? No, I'm good.
Excuse me?
I'll reply to him. Well, fairness, it was Katya, his second in command, that was the abrasive one with us. Alexander asked us to accompany him here and he would let us go.
Very
He was
well.
much more willing to execute us, so.
If you don't desire anything to be done, then I suppose it'll save me the headache. What are your professions? Mercenaries? The two of you?
So, yes.
Yeah.
You seem a professional, in a sense. As far as I understand, this situation was not your fault. You were in fact investigating a greater enemy and foe, a threat. You went to the authorities, and the authorities turned against you. I did not know about letting go of a hag that was under their control, but it seems as if that was for the benefit of the entire situation. I have no quarrel with how you dealt with this event. In fact, I congratulate the both of you on dealing with this issue that did not concern you. It displays the kind of character that we need more of. Are the both of you open for work?
Indeed. So look to Zerk.
Yeah, I'd say this is a pretty big rabbit hole we need to investigate.
Indeed it is, and it'll be your headache and not mine to figure out.
Fair
But
enough.
I want it
I'm
dealt
gonna
with.
look to. I'm gonna look to the king. Sire, am I gonna be thrown with him? I can already tell where this is going.
It'll look over at you. In fact, yes. I trust your acumen as much as I am trusting theirs now. I believe that all of you working together will be a sufficient enough threat while I figure out what to do with this sphere and harvesters and wolfmen. He just looks confused at that one.
I give a chuckle. Yes, it seems the work of a king is never boring.
Dude,
Or a
able
lord,
to.
sorry.
The Wolfman is cordial. You might have information from before we'd gotten here. We haven't had time to exactly work with him
Good,
yet,
then
though.
speak to him. It is
Very
not
well.
my issue. I have already dealt with it by assigning you. Here's what is going to happen. I am going to stay in Uzka for the next couple days. For the time being, as I investigate and handle this situation, I would like you to deal with another thorn in my side. I'm not blind. I've noticed there have been strange happenings in my province. In fact, I've noticed it as far away as a year ago. But it seems to be getting worse. Now with the appearance of these harvesters and that sphere, I fear something greater may be coming soon. I will need to contact. He frowns, he kind of pauses himself there. This information does not matter to you. However, what does matter is an assignment I have. Are any of you familiar with the city, more of a town, of Raptoris?
I would
I've
say
seen it on the
not.
map.
Yes, me too. Right here.
Very well.
Uh,
It lies upon the Lackland River, nearby the Divide. It's a mining town, a lucrative, large one. Recently, I've noticed strangeness within the town limits. I sent an agent of mine to investigate, and she has yet to report back.
oh.
She was investigating the Harrigan mine. Let me go ahead and send that to you guys. A portion of it was closed down recently under mysterious circumstances. I
User left your
sensed
channel.
something was off. I felt a significant amount of magic originating from Raptoris. I am well attuned to such feelings. He'll look at you as he kind of glares again.
I look over at the king with a slight like, what?
It almost seems as if he is, perhaps he doesn't wish to be as attuned as he is to magic in the air.
Does it bother you, sire?
He looks to you. Does it bother me? What does it matter if it bothers me? If it assists me in my lordly duties, comfort is of no matter.
Well, just a personal question, but it shows your strength.
Are
of
we
character.
friends?
No, sir.
Comrades in arms? No, we
No,
are
sir.
associates.
Trying to be nice, and I'd turn back.
He just like looks away and nods. Where was I? Raptorus, my missing agent. Her name is Sorakina.
Thank you.
Go to Raptorus, investigate the mine, find out what happened to my agent.
Very well.
If there is an issue, I want it fixed. When you leave Raptorus, I want it dealt with.
Yeah, it shall be done.
Good.
My lord.
Do you have transportation?
Indeed.
Actually, yeah.
Good. Make sure you have sufficient enough space for Tiberium. Sorry.
How dare you!
Tiberium.
We do have a somewhat large cart, so I think he can fit.
Good. When you are finished, return to Lachlan. If I am not there already, go to the palace. Someone will be there to greet you. Do you have any questions?
Not for me, so it's going.
Are there any other contacts within Raptors we could speak to that might have known of Sorakina?
He shakes his head. None that would be known by me. Most likely she would have been speaking to some, who knows, tavern patrons, guildsmen. That is for you to figure out. I do not know.
Very well. Well, suppose I'm all set.
Do you prefer payment before or after the assignment is completed?
I'd say after.
After. Then get it done. Now that, he'll just simply nod, stand up, give you all one last look, and then exit out the door, leaving the three of you in the room.
Oh,
I let out a breath, and I'm just like, I nearly messed up there. Sorry about that.
No skin off my tail.
Oh, Zerk. Gawain. Seems I'm going to have to be getting to know you two gentlemen. So,
yes.
Yeah, welcome to the freak show.
Oh, a freak show? In what way? Just,
You'll see.
You'll understand.
Yeah, you'll see in time. You know,
Yeah.
if time wasn't an issue, there was a lot more I wanted to explain to Lord Lachlan, but time is an issue. So
already from what I've heard, it's pretty bad. So if time's an issue, let's go. I'm gonna stand up. Stretch.
what time of
Surely.
day is it, Hughes?
It is late.
Yeah.
Before that conversation, there was the sun was setting. Now I think it would be early evening.
Hey.
I go to like walk out the door, notice it's dark, and then go, "Oh, sleep's a thing."
Yeah, you're not the one that just fought a battle. We kind of need to recuperate.
I turn around. Oh,
As we
I
all look
missed it.
damaged and fucked.
I'm at 70 health. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's fine.
Fine, just make the harvesters harder. You know, that's what he just said.
Even though Blackwell and Keurig went down, you know, that battle.
You're diving, yeah. It's a reality.
Well, if you all need rest, gentlemen, I'm not going to force the motion.
Indeed. I'll take a rest for the night. I'll go
Yeah.
tend to the wounded before I sleep.
Sounds good.
There's not much that can help you there, except escorting them, but
Alright, it's one spell and it's done.
well, I guess you don't need me then. As he looks for a cozy spot to lay down. in
Curl up.
pain,
Where would you like
Yeah.
to sleep? I mean, the alderman's hut is
Not being
open,
used.
and he's got a big
Smile.
old bed and couches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in that big old bed.
Okay, it's huge compared to you.
Yes.
It's probably like a queen size, I would say. So with
I'm just gonna be fully under the covers.
okay,
There's just see a lump there.
there's nice sheets. These are some nice sheets.
Oh, this is comfortable.
You can fit
fact
on a
that he
pillow.
takes it-
That's how tiny you are compared to this bed.
He takes up as much square space as a Pomeranian.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna be lying on the pillow, full body and
you
all.
immediately are just gonna be conking out, going to sleep.
I'm gonna be clocking the
Okay.
flip out. Yeah.
I'm definitely more of a night owl.
So
in
what do
this
you want to do,
situation.
Tiberium?
I'm going to actually, I'm gonna go find a chair or table, possibly. And well, if I'm not gonna think for a moment, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna go look at stuff. But if we're gonna wait till, I do not wish to make them wait.
So it appears you'll be
Oh.
resting for the night. So would you prefer
Yes.
to just kind of sit around, or are you gonna be walking around looking at what's going on?
I'm gonna summon my halberd and just be walking around the house.
Just the
pacing
house
throughout
itself,
the
or
night
do you
until
want to go down into the village?
Yeah, I could walk around for the evening.
Okay.
I'll go down to the village.
Gawain?
You know what I'm doing.
Okay, that's.
Okay.
I'm healing. That's why I said I was going.
Oh my god!
Go
Why don't you
heal
say it
people.
for the audience again?
Okay, Gawain is going to assist the
Oh.
wounded.
Don't say that.
No.
Jeez, I won't ask a second time then.
I'll go heal the wound and then I'll go to bed after.
Fucking
No,
hell.
no sleep.
He snapped
Yeah.
at me, guys.
All right, he's so mean. Fucking
God.
abusive
Hey,
shit
can I ask a
players.
simple question?
I can go
Alright.
snuggle up with Zerk later.
Excuse me, we like to bet on fire with you in it.
So, a few things are going to happen. Who to start with first?
Not it.
Yeah, well,
Not it.
okay, fine. Alright, well, jeez.
Dang it! I didn't know it was that way.
I didn't know either. Blackwell made it that way.
Why'd you gotta be
Well, I got some bad news for you, Zerk.
Oh.
Because if I do Davis, it involves you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird.
Why is my sleep getting
Alright.
disturbed? I fought a war.
Tiberium,
Yes.
would you like to describe to me what your halberd looks like
Oh,
and what it manifests as?
This halberd is almost dead on similar to the crescent halberd of the specifically the lawbreakers.
Mm.
You know the half moon halberd?
Right,
They
right.
had the big. It manifests like that with a red gemmed cross point between the shaft and where the actual axe meets.
Okay.
You could see a gem encrusted into there that looks like it's split like an eye. And encrusted into the handle is just nice. It's a nice oak shaft with leather bindings with a little bit of what seems to be red silk
Mm.
for the stitching. And onto the pommel is a nice ironed, rounded people.
Okay. Very detailed. I'm going to say that with all this detail, it looks as if it almost kind of bears the appearance of a magic weapon. And the thing
Yes.
with magic weapons is magic weapons do not deteriorate, right? They are meant to be pristine. They are meant to be never scarred, never broken, right?
Yes.
Your halberd has deliberate and definite battle damage present,
Yeah.
specifically where the blade is. The axe point, the halberd. There are little notches there as if it has seen some use. You can see points onto kind of the haft, right, the pole arm, where you remember perhaps, strikes against it by foes you fought in the past, and for whatever reason, those points have remained there.
Still not getting why. It should be fine.
As perhaps you're looking at it, you will see the red gem kind of blink ever so softly. If you weren't looking, you would miss it. But you recognize this. Whenever the red gem blinks, that is when your quarry speaks.
Oh. I'm gonna just take and run my thumb up the side of the gem and then listen. Close my eyes.
Would you have ever asked your quarry about her name? Or given her a name?
Yeah, or at least I would ask.
Okay.
But it would honestly be up to her.
Right. I think at first she would have been somewhat hesitant about a name, right? Because they just don't really have names as you would know them.
Yeah.
And I'd be able to comprehend them. But eventually, she will tell you that she has found a name that she thinks she prefers to be called by, and her name is Marquita.
Marquita.
Let me go
Okay.
ahead and give you that. Marquita.
Interesting.
She seems to prefer it. So
Speak for
Marquita
sure.
will speak, and I'd say, because you do have this like telepathy, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be a voice that you only hear in your head. If she can be heard by anybody else, I don't know if you'd be too sure. She probably never interacts with anybody else.
Not that I know of, and
Mhm.
not that she would probably tell.
Right. So Marquita will speak to you. You stare at my marks. Any reason why?
I just feel like something's not right. You should it should be pristine, clean, ready.
There's a slight chuckle that you hear in your head. Would you prefer me as such? And before your eyes, you will see that all the nicks, all the scrapes, all the breaks will magically disappear as the halberd looks as new as one you might buy from the store.
I literally look and it's straight up like, okay then, and I kind of just smile.
Unfortunately, what you desire and what I desire are very different. And just as fast as it happens, they'll disappear right back to all the nicks.
Right, you just don't mind looking ugly for the bad guys, don't you?
Ugly? What you see as ugly, I would have you know as marks of honor to remember. Every scrape that you see is like a scar upon my form, as it would be on yours. And scars are to be cherished.
True. I'm just saying that a honed edge cuts better than a jagged one.
Despite my look, I cut just as easy as a sharpened blade point.
Forgive me, Marquita. I didn't mean anything. I was just trying to give you a compliment.
She'll
saying you're not
harumph.
afraid. I just listen. Don't be that way. We'll kill people soon, and you'll get to test your edge and all that.
On that point, what business have we entered now?
One that is already above my head. The harbingers, like
Harvesters, I think they said.
harvesters. Yes, sorry. What in the world? And I'm literally at this point, I'm staring at it in my hands, just talking to it.
As you're doing that, you'll just see like a passing soldier give you a look before
go,
walking on.
Oh crap! And I go back talking in my head. It's I think we're not dealing with just dungeons and all that craziness, something that's willing to invade hell is absolutely tempting in terms of a fight.
I must
He's
admit,
got-
I am quite excited. If
Did you
that's the way I
see-
can describe this feeling, I am exuberant. I look forward to testing myself against these creatures.
I mean, did you see that Gawain guy? He
a fine
was
specimen. Perhaps he'd be more,
built.
more worthy to wield me than you.
Listen, don't go threatening me like that. You enjoy me slashing people just as much as the next.
For now, but your time will come.
And eventually, and then you can look for your new boyfriend or something. But until then, I'm the only one you got.
Very funny. Just
I
be
try to be.
aware. Should you ever displease me, I can leave just as easy. Bring me to
I-
more foes, Tiberium.
Of course, my lady.
Good.
I'm gonna give a slight bow, and I'm gonna make her
Wait.
disappear. Wait.
She says. And there's
Wait.
there's different tone to her voice. Whereas before she was playful and teasing. Now
Yeah.
it's definitely more serious.
I'm holding her in the air, like right in the middle of like my usual banish stick, and then I just bring her back down.
Off. I feel a
What do you mean?
presence here.
Where?
Creature. There's a pause. Go back to the alderman's house. There's a
I
presence
see.
there.
I stand up and I'm like, alright, and I'm gonna put her on my shoulder and just start sprinting.
Alright, as you look over, you will notice that the door is open when it should have been
Oh my-
closed.
Gosh, I'm gonna tuck the halberd down and slip in
Oh my.
and
As maybe you're looking around, halberd out. Eventually, you'll notice that the doorway to Zerk's bedroom that he is sleeping in is ajar.
Door is ajar.
And
I'm going
yeah,
sneaking up.
yeah, you a loud snore.
I'm gonna poke the halberd head in.
Okay.
Anything.
That's what you whisper.
Like a cat.
As you do that, you'll hear a tone in her voice, almost as if she's excited. Yes. Take a
I-
look.
I push the door open slowly.
As you peer your head in, standing in one of the corners like an absolute creeper, almost looming over Zerk, ready, almost like it would be ready to slice his throat in his sleep, you will see a horrific creature. Let me go and get you a picture, then I'll describe it.
Oh no.
What a fucking creeper, dude.
Is this
He's
his
never
thing
gonna
now?
live this down.
This motherfucker.
Dude, you don't stand over us
I'm
when you
about to
sleep.
cross this room. Try to behead this man.
Okay, I will go ahead and post this, and then I will describe it. It is
Zerk is
standing
currently chewing
upright,
on his
by the way,
staff.
which is very unusual because it looks like a creature that should be quadruped on all fours. What you see is a creature of rippling black flesh. It has a bony face and a bony tail. It seems to be very frail and skinny. You can see ribs poking out from where its midsection would be. Despite that, though, you can see definite muscle maybe where its body meets its neck. And its face doesn't have a mouth, just these bony kind of upper head and skull that protrudes in horns. And two
Goes right into
black
her neck.
holes where its eyes would be. And once again, no mouth is visible. Its arms and legs seem to end in these incredibly sharp claws. And it's kind of just looming over Zerk and leaning in as if it's about to, touch him, striking him, but will pause as you see it twist its head almost 180 degrees very unnaturally as it learns to look at you.
What in the blue blazes are you? And I'm gonna
Oh my god!
push out the door
Right?
Ah!
and do a jumping leap, ready now.
Oh,
Gotcha,
God.
gotcha. Alright, so at this point, you hear the sounds of yelling, Zerk, as you are
What the
awoken.
hell? What's going
There's
on?
there's that man, Tiberium, leaping at you with a halberd, like, that three of you could fit in, like, it's as tall as three of you, stacked on
God.
top of each other. And Kadrigan is there as well. Your halberd will come crashing down, maybe on the floor, splintering wood, as Kadrigan,
Yeah, probably.
leans back against the wall, and almost seems to, depress into the wall itself, as if he's turning into shadow. And
I'm
staring
like,
at you,
"Nah."
though. He hasn't attacked you. At this point, there'll be a pause, as this is what you see, Zerk.
Ah! What the hell's going? What the?
I bring my hand down to the axe head to lift it out of the wood. I'm not gonna miss the second time.
Ka-chunk!
What the hell's going on?
And at this point, you're gonna say wait, Zerk?
Yeah, shit, God, what the fuck
Why?
is going on?
Why
What?
was that in your room leaning over your bed? And
What's
why did
leaning-
my halberd say it was here?
What are you talking about?
That thing! And I
What
point
thing?
at the eye.
Greetings,
Skull thing.
Zerk. You'll hear this voice in tone, and you hear this as well, Tiberium.
Oh.
I desired
Oh.
to disturb you and was noticed by this individual who is now working alongside you.
Oh.
I'm gonna stand the halberd up,
Okay, wait. I could explain.
and I'm just gonna set the pommel on the ground.
Let me. Okay, let's just
Alright.
calm down here.
Start
Oh.
talking.
All right. Well, this is another long story, and I gotta tell another one.
Do I need to worry about killing it?
No, actually, you don't. He's on our
Okay.
side. So you remember how I said that the okay, well, let me start from scratch. So we had another quest that we had to deal with in Copla, and yeah, we were sent to a mansion to investigate other strange happenings. Apparently, how can
What
I
is
put
it?
this?
What is he?
He,
What is he?
he's a he's the demon.
There's a pause, and then you'll just start hearing laughter. And in fact, you will hear this as well, Zerk, from the halberd. You see the gem lighting up.
I kind of just rub my nose and I go,
What the hell?
"You,
And then,
you're supposed to,
excuse me, if I can speak, you'll hear a feminine voice come from the halberd.
you're supposed to keep your composure."
Your weapon talks? What the fuck?
Doesn't
His
yours?
weapon has a name, regardless.
Oh,
No,
You made friends with a demon.
it's a long story. It was captured by.
Is it safe?
Yes.
Okay.
dang.
In fact, it's on our side. It helped us in the battle against the harvesters,
I see.
and it does not want to go back to
My-
the realm because it's being invaded.
My oh my.
Marquita, you jumped the gun. Dang it.
Would you not have done the same? Look at him.
I did.
It.
I know.
Hey.
Apologies. Do you have a name, creature, demon? I'm speaking with a demon. I've slain hundreds of your kind. And this, you'll see the creature tilt its head. Names seem to be preferred amongst the mortals. Don't I know that? She'll chuckle again. Yes. You may call me Kadrigan, and I assure you, I have no love for my kind whatsoever.
You adopted a racist. No, I'm just kidding. And I look over. Kadrigan, I am Tiberium. I'm so sorry. See, Marquita here, she said there was something in the house. We just got here. It is super crazy already.
Oh man.
Understandable. I attempted to remain discreet, but I needed to notify Zerk of something. I had thought once you had all left, that would have given me the opportunity to speak.
Nope.
He sighs.
I'm here now.
I did not account for your
Talking
Marquita.
weapon?
He'll pause.
Oh, that's your weapon's name, huh?
Yeah. Marquita. Marquita? Sir. Marquita.
A pleasure.
Hey there.
Hello there. You know, I can't shake a hand, so just, yeah. A pleasure. I bow slightly, I guess.
I mean, there's a pause. She almost sighs. Just hand me over. To shake his hand, I can't. Hand me over.
Oh. Yeah, hold that. Hold the pommel out.
Oh shit. Okay.
And I let him shake the tip of it.
Oh my.
And then I pull it back playfully. Hey, stop touching the tip.
Oh my.
There is no need to make this strange. Hi.
I chuckle. Alright,
Hello.
I can't help it. It's
Yes,
the
I
best way to
suppose
alleviate
as
stress.
many secrets as you have, Tiberian bears one as well.
Alright, we got skeletons in the closet.
Only had one, and it let itself out.
Well, Okay.
Yeah. Good introductions, good first impression. You're quite scary.
Alright.
You think
Well,
so?
since we're
Just
here at
saying.
Cadmigan, if it's super important, if you need to talk with them,
Yeah, what was that about something Kajigan you want to bring up?
This. And he'll hold out the scroll.
Oh, yeah. So, you remember how we... Oh, what did we do?
oh, so that holds the.
Yeah.
Okay.
It bears one of their kind.
And
Somehow,
this.
Gawain, Zerk, and their third, before you, had captured one of them.
Clearly, we're just too good.
So, you remember that wolfman we told you about?
Yes,
It was in the process of being possessed by one of them, and yeah, we were able to use magic and trap it inside the scroll. It
Wait,
seemed
they can
removed.
possess people?
Yeah. Any yeah. Don't open it. Don't open the scroll. Like ever. I know it's a lot, and there's more.
Wow, that's just tempting.
No,
I'll fight that another day. Alright.
please
I
do.
admit, you see, Marquita, it is quite tempting.
No, not you too. What the? It's dangerous.
There's nothing to
It-
be
it-
afraid of. Kobold,
It invades hell, Marquita.
And the Fey realms.
a perfect foe for me to destroy.
What the?
With what?
With what? I've slain
I'm-
countless foes before you.
Last time
None
I
of these
checked,
matter.
last time I checked, when I woke up, or when I was growing up, it was just as much you in my head not knowing what was going on as me. So don't try to pull my leg here.
Do we really need to have this conversation in front of the kobold and the demon?
Marital
Listen,
issues.
don't try to downplay me.
You're supposed to
Listen,
lift me up.
Okay, you
These
know
are
what?
New,
Okay.
These are new, you know.
I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
This is how we
Oh,
prove ourselves to them. They're pretty badass, right? So we have to be too.
What?
Yeah.
Who said we were badass?
You have.
You're friends with a demon.
And you hold a interdimensional.
Gawain's like 7 feet tall.
I mean, yeah.
And
You
was I
tell
getting
you tell me
picked
you're not
on?
competent.
Well,
I
was I
mean,
being picked on by Lord back there? Just real quick.
No. I mean, I just met the guy. How would I know?
He's.
You're an awkward flower.
That's a chuckle
nothing-
from
There's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, I guess the
I am,
stern
and I know
forces.
We're like really like, oh yeah, like oh yeah, smile.
Listen, I believe that you're all badasses. You don't need to prove nothing to me. Lord Lackland, he's a powerful man. I don't think he's just gonna hire any Joe Schmo.
Oh, no, I've never met a Joe Schmo, but I mean,
Just think of an average citizen that really can't fight.
oh, why didn't you just say peasant?
Wasted
Semantics.
space.
Thank you. Those work too.
Anywho, like I said, you don't need to prove nothing to me.
So, with the scroll, what are you going to do
yes.
with it?
Well, man, I gotta explain a lot tonight.
Lord Blackland might want to know that you have that in your possession.
You
I
could just
tried.
let it out
Showed it
and
to
we'll
him.
deal with it.
No. I
Okay,
fine.
Don't
Fine.
they come back?
They do. I don't know when, but they do come back.
Oh. Right, they do that.
Oh, you forgot that part, huh?
Don't take that tone with me.
Hmm.
Hey,
Kobold
listen,
eyebrows.
Zerk, I appreciate you, buddy, but this is my halberd. Only I'm allowed to back assassin.
Yeah.
At least for now.
They do indeed come back, and there's still a lot to uncover about them and what they want. So, have you heard of the night market?
No, probably not. Maybe. Is it an underground market?
No, it's
No?
something.
Okay,
It's
nope.
something. I don't think you would have ever heard about it.
Cool. Nope.
Marquita?
There's a definite pause before
Thinking
the
emoji
gem starts
pops
up again. It sounds familiar, almost like I used to know about something that. Why does it sound so familiar? What is it?
Well, from what I understand, it's not like any old market. Well, I mean, I guess it is a market. You can't exactly get to it by traditional means. Apparently, it comes to you, and they deal in magical artifacts, I suppose, and
Oh.
as well as memories.
Oh.
Yeah.
Akita, did you visit the night market already?
If it's something
funny.
that takes memories, how would I remember that I visited it?
I was just jesting.
Uh-huh.
The joke
Yeah,
was-
okay. It sounded familiar. So you want to reach this place? You and Gawain?
Yeah. And maybe, I mean, considering how this night market sounds like it's very powerful, maybe I'll have some information on what we're dealing with here.
Huh.
Wait, they came to you? Or they can come to you?
They
Yeah.
can come to you. Yeah, they come to you. That's
So
it.
why not just go to
How
have it come to you now?
Uh,
do you
well,
summon it?
you don't. I think you can't really actually just summon it. It literally just comes to you whenever I guess you're worthy.
Well, that's dumb.
What?
How does a market sell anything if there's no easy way to access it?
What is wrong? Just
Suppose bad business practice.
I'll tell you how
mean-
much I hate magic.
but you're part magic.
And
I'm all magic, I guess.
You know what? You can't be fair.
yeah, okay. So, alright, so you're trying to get the attention of the night market.
Yeah.
How are you
and,
gonna do that?
I don't know.
Fighting more harvesters?
Hey,
that's
sounds
a
like
start.
great idea.
Okay.
Apparently, according to brother, it's yeah.
Well,
It's the way to make
Lord
waves.
Lackland's like all magic. Maybe he knows something about it.
Yeah, again, there's a lot that I wish I could have gone over with him, but time constraints and everything.
Oh, after you do this
Is
job,
it-
after we do this job for him, maybe he'll be like happier or something.
Isn't he gonna be here for like 2 days? Can't we just ask him real quick about the night market?
I think he wants his task done
Yeah,
immediately.
does he really seem like he wants to talk to us?
No,
Yeah.
I think he's more impressed with the Uzka situation. I don't blame him. That's
can
a
get-
lot.
We can just get this done.
Alright, we can handle it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the confidence.
Oh. Of course.
Is that-
There's like, if a weapon could like wink at you, the light blinks on and off.
Alrighty, now no more flirting.
What
No, no
Ex-
more.
ex-
I
ex-
saw that.
Excuse me.
What?
There's from Kadric in the corner.
Yeah.
I am no longer needed. I am going to be leaving.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Kajigan. I hope
Th-
not to try to jump at you again.
I will always be lingering in the dark. Try not to.
Oh wait. So
Thanks,
that's good to
Kajigan.
know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
I am bounded to them for the time being, but that does not mean I'm a servant.
No, of course not, and I will not treat you as such. You're a person.
I would happily call you a friend.
As all this is coming from you, Tiberium, coming from Zerk, it seems to almost stagger him for a second,
Why?
as if he's not quite sure what he's hearing
Take that.
and how to
emotions.
process it, and he just very well, and he'll just disappear. But when he disappears, he literally splatters against the wall and then turns into shadows.
That's cool.
He's good.
Cool.
You have the scroll now, by the way, Zerk.
Oh shit.
Well, careful. You hold the tactical nuke in your pocket.
Well, there's no avoiding. I'm just gonna put this in a safe area.
Well,
Here's my bag.
Zerk, sorry for disturbing you. Was trying to save your life. I
I
guess try to
appreciate that.
get to sleep if you can.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Zerk.
No worries. I appreciate the good intents.
Yeah.
Don't linger up too much.
I'll be all right.
All right.
Yes.
Now, if you excuse me, get out. I'm gonna go to sleep. He's gonna cry.
All right, fine. Let's go.
I go, okay, sleep sweet, and I close the door as I walk out.
Night. You see that light blink as the door closes.
I'm gonna crawl back on the pillow. Snore away.
I just look. You
Mhm.
seem nice.
Oh, you can talk. Yeah, so the light will blink, and this time you presumably only hear it in your head. You can hear it in your mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. For somebody who's friends with a demon,
We
Yeah.
just met a kobold. that
he's not a
is friends with
cultist,
the-
right?
I hope he's a kobold. He might be.
What is that? Why does him being a kobold mean he can be a cultist?
Oh, don't pull that
racist,
crud with me.
man.
Kobold cults are a thing.
Oh my
There's
god.
So are human cults or cult?
Yes, there are. And if there's a shady human hanging around with a demon, I would think he was in a cult too.
That's what I'm asking, though. Okay, alright, fine. Do you think he's a cultist?
I'm not
No.
asking. I'm
Alright.
telling you.
Because
he-
Gawain
he
had all
looks
that
like a wizard.
religious stuff on him, and he was fine. You
He's
think Gawain
magic
knows about the
being and
demon?
all that. If Gawain doesn't know about the demon, he's the worst paladin I've ever just met.
Oh, I can't wait for
You think
this.
he's a paladin?
Probably. He looks like a paladin. He's got so much armor.
What does a
on him, he
paladin
looks
look like?
Big, tanky religious guys, I think.
So what? A small person can't be a paladin?
No, I think a small, tanky paladin would be kind of fun. You know, like walking blocks of metal that are able to, hit things and they just explode.
You know what? Let's go introduce ourselves to him, or introduce me to
should.
him.
Yeah.
Now that we've already talked to Zerk, I mean, what's the reason, right? I want it to be a surprise.
It was going to be a surprise in the middle of the fight. I would be like, all right, let's go. And then, yeah, but no, you had to kill it. All right, let's go. And I'm
I'm
gonna go find
trying to. I sense something. All right. You can't do that.
No, but you give me 120 feet of dark vision.
You're welcome. Wait, you can't say
Thank
that. Wait, no. Dark vision. Excuse me.
Metal-
Dark vision. Meta. You should see. I can see 120 feet in the night.
I see pretty far in the night.
There you go. So she'll just say you're welcome.
My immersion's been ruined.
My immersion.
Immersions.
She'll pass you to go see Gawain.
Yeah, I'll go find Gawain.
Okay. Gawain
It will.
kept you waiting. Alright, so as you are out and about tending to the wounded, somebody will come up to you. It's not Tiberium. Not yet.
Okay. I shall witness them in all their glory.
So at this point, everything's kind of lit by candles or lanterns. And most of the wounded would have been dealt with. I think you're drained at this point, so there's still a lot of wounded, but those who... you probably would have focused on
Stabilize
the
them at
worst
least.
ones, right? The ones who didn't look like they could make it.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
deal with them.
So you did a pretty good chunk with that. Because I think, what, 1 point of magical healing would just be enough to...
Completely stabilizes you.
And you have, what, 30 points?
I also have the cantrip to spare the dying, so I can just smack them and they're fine.
Everyone you everyone in like an hour that you could feasibly fix, cause modern medicine doesn't matter.
Modern medicine
you
don't matter.
Medicine,
got
what's that?
Jesus
Let me
healing.
just AoE heal, brother. I can heal 20 people at once.
He just starts his sermon and starts healing people
Hey,
like
that's
an
what,
evangelist.
absolutely.
Clerics are strong, dude.
So
Until they run out of divinity, then they're just kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
So you heal a whole chunk of people, and I think you'd have a lot of small talk with the soldiers, even though these guys aren't Tharnic Guard. You can cut the shit with them pretty well, and they're thankful.
We can meme.
Eventually, though, you will hear a flutter of wings as a bird lady in a Chekist coat will arrive from the sky. It is Ipsa Ikamoth. She'll kind of look around for a moment before staring at you and giving you a small smile. Hey, Gawain, right?
Indeed.
So I can see you've been healing people, thanks. We have a lot of wounded, so it's appreciated.
That's what I do.
You can tell that she definitely wants to like start a conversation, but she's not quite sure how to begin it. She rubs at the back of her neck.
Suppose it's nice to meet Alex for the first time in some time.
You know, yeah, yeah. We talked. I guess I just wanted to say thanks for bringing me back. You definitely didn't need to. So. Wow, I've been gone a long time.
Indeed. If it wasn't for the old remembrance you left, I probably wouldn't have known it was you.
I left it to hopefully make sure nobody else would have followed in my footsteps, and yet you did, and now the only reason I'm back is because of that, so... Yeah, I'm glad I did that. So... I just... You know, everything that happened, you're free, alright? Don't worry about that. I talked it over with Alex. He was on board for it. You don't have to worry about being in Czech custody again.
Well, thank you. That's nice.
And he probably won't, but I'm gonna do it because yeah, you did a lot. You and Zerk and Connie. It was very wrong to apprehend you.
Alright, everyone makes mistakes. At least it got fixed in the end.
You're very casual about it. I thought you'd be. I guess I was a little nervous you'd be, I don't know, more aggressive.
No, I tend not to be too aggressive.
I mean, you could have died a million times over. You could have been shot, sent to a work camp.
Well, I toured with worse fates than that. Suppose that'd be the easy way out of this.
Wow, you've been through a lot, haven't you?
Just beginning.
Yeah. You ever need help, you, Zerk, anything like that? Don't hesitate to ask, okay?
Very well. Keep that in mind.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna fix the situation. Quite a thing to come back to, after being possessed for years, but she shakes her head. I think I'm still me.
Well, I think the angry thing that was in you isn't here anymore. For now.
When you say that, she kind of shivers visibly. You'll see her feathers ruffle. I still remember some things. A lot of it's fuzzy, but some things I'm never gonna forget.
Hopefully you can find good things to replace it with.
But you're a proctor.
Funny thing that. No. I'm Paladin of Canada.
Right. You're a
And I'll
She'll
I'm gonna
pause.
tease her a bit by fizzling my Spare the Undying and using Wellinger's magic.
Look at that as the magic shifts to the more smoky, black and white mist compared to Percanatar's very bright orange and yellow. And should have looked at that. You are weird, but I think that's a good thing.
Hopefully.
You ever find that adventuring doesn't work out for you? You should look into becoming a proctor. You got this really nice, I don't know.
Aura.
Yeah, atmosphere around you. Like I could tell you anything. You didn't cast something on me, right?
No.
I guess you're
No, I
just
did not.
that nice to
I'm
talk
actually
to.
out of spells for the day.
I heard it was a tough fight. I mean, I saw.
Well, the end we came out on top. Though we did lose quite a few.
Yeah. Due in part to me.
Not entirely you. Person most at fault isn't here, so suppose that's a good end for them.
Yeah. Here's hoping. Alright, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. Just thank you for everything you did, really.
Of course. Have a good sleep.
I don't think
No,
I've
I'm
been
going to.
sleeping for a while. I'm gonna try. She'll smile. Yeah. See ya. Tell Zerk and Connie, wherever they are, you know, what I told you.
I'll make sure to relay it.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. I'm gonna go now. She'll turn around and begin walking off. Before fluttering her wings and taking to the sky.
Wish I could fly.
At this point. You'll see Tiberium walking on down with this very, like, ornate, but at the same time battered to hell halberd. Walking towards you.
I'm kind of just very calmly just walking up, kind of aloof at this point. Saw the bird lady and went,
Hello there.
neat. Greetings, Gawain. And I'm going to pop the halberd with my shoulder up and grab it by just under the axe head and place it down in front of me. So I wasn't able to introduce everyone earlier.
Everyone.
Yeah. So this Gawain is Marquita. Marquita Gawain.
Hello to you, Gawain. You'll just hear as the gem lights up red and then dissipates, and there'll be a voice emanating from the halberd.
A pleasure, Makita.
Oh, come on!
That is
That's it?
him.
Zerk had way more.
He was excited to see you, and he's just like, ooh.
You could say
What? You talked to
Seen some stranger
to
things.
many other weapons before? Is that it? Just
you could say I've talked to Pekanatar, so weapon isn't too weird.
well, whoop-de-doo for you.
It's,
This was a
well,
bad idea.
Listen, no, it's okay. Listen, you don't need to be idolized by everyone you meet at the first glance.
I'm
Wait
not-
until we're on the battlefield where you show your true beauty.
Oh, I will. I'm not asking to be idolized. Just a whoa, talking weapon.
True. And
Maybe if I wasn't so tired, I would have been a bit more excited.
Forgive me, Gwen. You have had a long day, but she really did want to meet you.
You
every
look like
day
you've
you
been
meet
through
a-
the ringer, by the way.
Luckily, I have no injuries. But I was knocked unconscious at one point. That's
You
besides
might not be hurt physically, but I can see you. You're tired as hell.
Bags under your eyes don't lie, friend.
Alright. Better than the other guy.
Better than the other
um,
guy. That's a good one.
Speaking about that,
You're chuckling.
Do you know anyone named Catrigan?
Indeed! A demon friend.
So,
Okay,
answer me this.
Nope.
Answer me this. How did a paladin of Prakantar?
Mhm.
Right. Paladin Prakantar. How did you... Like, obviously, right? Zerk's the wizard, so what? He touched something, unleashed the demon, wanted to
no, that
talk
was
to
me.
it. Wait, what?
I'll live in
This
that.
is good.
You unleashed the demon.
Indeed.
Whoa.
Willingly.
Okay.
This is okay. I might like him
Why?
because we might get
We were
to
in
unleash
some-
the other guy and we can fight him.
Why did he? Why did you unleash it? Open it? Whatever.
Well. Could say I had a weird spur of faith with him.
Wait, you had faith and trusted him
Indeed.
and let a demon out.
Isn't that like the exact opposite of what you're supposed to do? Because demons and devils and fiends will lie about anything to get your soul.
I'm pretty sure I still have my soul. For now.
So what was so different about him?
There's a certain air when a demon's trying to deceive you, and well, he was well aware of the magic I cast to make sure he couldn't. But he didn't care. He was oddly honest about the fact he didn't want to go home, and once we brought up the harvesters, he was quite on our side.
Oh, he's got something with them too. Right, because they're invading where he comes from.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, he doesn't.
The enemy, my enemy, is my friend.
But
That's a
he
short
doesn't
story,
want to go
yes.
home. And he doesn't
say-
like his kind. But he still cares about the abyss?
Oh, I'm trying to find him a new purpose right now.
You're trying to give purpose to a demon.
Hey, you know
Wouldn't
what?
be the 1st
Don't-
time we've done it.
You've given purpose to demons? It's something you do regularly.
It's something that can be done. The demon wishes it.
Is that like often? Like, do we just
No.
have? Okay, it is a rarity. You're speaking it like, huh? How
I
many?
openly have
How
a bit
many? If
more
you had to give me a
experience.
percentage right now, like how many of
Less than a
fiends?
percent.
What was that?
Less than a percent.
Imagine all the mindless
Wow.
ones out there that don't even get to have a choice in that. Imagine
A
all
lot
those
of them.
that seep in that darkness that don't even have a choice.
They're generally ruled by emotions, so
Yeah.
those that have more calm and steadier emotions are more open. Or ironically, those that are more... Let's just say succubi are probably the easiest to convince.
Wait, what?
How does that work?
You know what? I'm not
They can
even
fall
gonna
for
ask.
someone quite easily.
You do you.
Whoa.
Wait. A, su- a succubi.
Not me. I have heard of it.
Wait.
That's like their whole purpose, so they can just.
Do
It's not
something
an easy
different
feat,
besides.
but you got enough determination.
Imagine something like a demon. Is
That's
Ah.
some dangerous thoughts to be having, right? I mean, if the creed heard you, like the more official, like Kachova creed,
I took-
they'd probably
Ah.
burn you at the stake.
They can try.
I'm sure they can.
I'm glad you paid attention to the names of all those people for me. The Chikova.
You could say we're not on good terms with Kachova. Never have been.
Yeah, Kachova's where all those fanatics are.
Oh.
We could
Yeah,
say we
no.
stole a saint.
What?
You did
Joke.
what?
But
Oh.
we have fought their saint finders in the past.
Oh, come on,
We've had-
Tiberium. Tell him something cool about us.
Oh. Well,
Like
which part?
here he is, fighting Sate Finders and making friends with demons, and Zerk is like casting spells. What do we have?
If no one asked, then it's impolite to tell.
Fuck
But if
impolite.
you would-
Tell him out. You gotta sell
Harsh
us.
language. Okay, so actually, I specialize more, in fact, in dungeon diving, handling, the goblins, the spider caves, the crazy. Well, that's just one part of it, but I do enjoy me some spelunking. And we've recently, if I had to pick one out, it was that cave with the ogre. Well, the ogres. There was a bi-conjoined ogre in there. It was a twin that I guess they didn't separate, but we
I remember
separated
that.
them
That was
for
so
them.
nasty. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Because the arms weren't at the shoulders; they were connected, like as if at the chest.
Their faces were all messed up too. Like, ugh. You
Yeah,
hear the
big-
sounds, but it's a weapon, so it can't make any faces. But you see the light blinking on and off.
Like dims and raises and brightness. Yeah, it was not fun. I think that's where I got my foot stuck actually, and thanks to her, as I spin Marquita around,
You're like
When I
chuckling coming
swung-
from her.
she was able to actually guide my hand in a little better, and she sliced that little bi-conjoined monster in two. I say little, it was fat. Ugh.
No
Ogres.
big deal.
I'm willing to do just about anything.
And I can cut through just about anything.
So
You know.
we kind of work pretty well. As long as there's something to be had and cut through, then we'll handle it.
Very well.
Huh.
Who noticed too
Maybe
many
in due
killing an ogre that quickly? It's quite impressive.
Yeah. So you can trust us. When.
I mean, fighting things I'm great at, and I'm a decent talker for the most part when I'm not trying to speak to a nobility of any type. But if we're gonna have to keep running into important people, I'm going to have to brush up on my noble terms.
Well, I can always help you if you need it.
Yeah, and in
Oh,
what way?
can you?
Do you have does your clerical background and give you that?
I'm a paladin, but I am a noble as well.
Oh.
Oh, you have a pedigree.
We're military nobles. We don't really care for it.
Oh, Arnik?
Indeed.
So that's your background. Okay.
I don't really hold a political stance anymore, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, after you fought something that kind of goes to pick a fight with the home plate of demons and devils, yeah, you kind of don't care about who's in charge anymore.
You
Indeed.
have got such a. Can I shake your hand?
Sure.
You know what? I'm going to just I'm going to set the halberd into the ground. Like, I'm going to just put the pommel down into the dirt a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm just going to, let go.
Stands. Stands in
Okay,
place.
she doesn't fall.
Doesn't fall.
She's not. Okay, good. Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Yeah, you work that pole
Grab
point.
the lance or grab the halberd. Shake it.
Grab
I-
the halberd and kind of shake it back and
Ah!
forth a bit.
You can just grasp the halberd. You don't need to. That works. That works. And at that point, the light will lighten. Kind of that little red glow. A pleasure
We're
to meet you, Gawain. I have a feeling. I don't know what it's about, but I have a feeling.
What?
Okay then.
Marquita, you're okay.
He's like brimming with magic. I can sense it.
Well, okay. I can't. I can't sense that so much, but if that's the case, then I think he's wonderful. I guess he's wonderful. Okay.
Keep an eye on this one. That's all I'm gonna say. Listen, Gawain, right? Gawain? Do you prefer to be
Indeed.
called some G? Pretty boy?
Gawain.
Pal?
Boy.
Okay.
I rarely use my title.
Gawain, then. I just want to make it very clear, okay? I want you to understand. Should anything happen to Tiberium in the line of duty and he falls, you have my express
Oh.
permission to pick me up.
My God, she's cheating on me already. That's 2 now.
Hey Hughes, is how are strength weapons? Smile.
It's a
Not the way
warlock,
I'm
so for
using it.
you we could change into charisma. I think I don't know. No, you use intelligence, right? So
I use Dex as well.
yeah. For you, she's changing to anything.
Oh,
I'll let you swing me it anyway, people. God, now this is not
That's
okay. We're
funny.
gonna have to teach her
You know,
not to be
I was so prepared because Hexblade Warlock. The general
usually-
consensus is scary multi-eyed tentacle monster, right? I don't think
Yeah,
I've
no,
ever
screw
done
that, man.
Saucy,
Mine-
flirtatious.
saucy, flirtatious, ready
Now
to
there's
rock halberd.
she's like a Strive character. She's literally like
All right, but yeah, Gawain, anytime, okay?
that is
keep that in mind. I
Absolutely.
suppose.
Wow.
Listen,
if-
hey, listen. Just if something happens to you, right? I
if
don't want to be on the
something
sidelines.
happens, if you had to choose that, I would choose it too. All right, if I was in your shoes, fair.
Thank you. You're
Alright.
still the first, but just
course
in
I
case.
Bitch, better believe it. Uh-uh.
Shut up and pick me up.
All right, and I grab her and pick
Nice
her up.
being you, Gawain. Looking forward to
Likewise.
working with you, and Zerk,
It's
and
gonna be fun.
Kadrigan. How many other
Kadrigan's
friends
gonna
you
be
have?
really-
We have 2 people working for us to drive our carriage.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Okay, I guess I'll say hello to them when we see them.
When we're on the route, you will, or
I
we're
assume they're
fighting
taking
something.
a rest.
Right.
So,
Right.
see them in the morning.
You're
Alright.
oddly talkative.
Alright.
She's happy.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
And as
I hope you
go ahead, sorry.
have a sweet sleep, Gwen.
Good night, Tiberius.
Tiberium.
Tiberium.
Tiberius.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Shove the hopper right up there.
A-
Yes.
as you're walking off, I think she's just gonna be chattering with you, Tiberium, about how crazy these guys are that you have now found yourselves working alongside.
I cannot believe this. It's a paladin. He has enough energy that you literally fawn over him.
You know what this means, though. I mean, he's
What?
cool. So Zerk, Demon,
Yeah.
all. All right, so understand.
What?
Just understand this, though. Okay, the fact that we just remember we were the first, right?
Oh, yes.
Lord
We were the
Lackland
first.
chose us before them.
We were hired first.
We're
in
his
charge.
we're his main man.
Yeah, we're
duo.
We're the first.
So
We got this.
maybe because of how strong they are, we might need to show our authority.
We might need to step it up.
You might need to
I'm
be
not
like, we're gonna do this, we're gonna go down that hallway, right? Show them that we're in charge.
I mean, if that's how you think we ought to do it, I'm not.
Yes, assert your authority.
You know what? We'll give it your way, but if it doesn't work, we'll do it my way.
All right, fine. Just keep that in mind, right?
I got it.
And
I mean, just don't be afraid to imbue some of that bloodthirsty murder magic whenever we fight things.
absolutely, I can't wait till we hit something.
That'll be great. I really want to.
I'm really hoping that whoever this agent is captured by. I
Why
don't
don't you
know.
be like gnolls, like
Gnolls?
gnolls or something crazy, like gnolls that are possessed by mind slugs, that stuff.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
You're not gonna be able to sleep.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I know. You know what? If I hit myself with you, I might go to bed. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Yeah, I wouldn't advise that. All right, let's just walk
But-
around.
Yeah, it's till I pass out. Yeah, let's go.
And at that, you'll just be walking around.
Yep.
Till I pass.
We're gonna go ahead and take a break now, because we are a little bit over the halfway point. So if you guys need to get some water, go to the bathroom, go ahead and do so now.
Don't tell me what to do.
And then, okay, fuck it,
Harder.
fine.
Oh, well.
I can finally live up my cucking fantasies.
Excuse me?
I heard
What?
that smack.
It's pretty sus, dude.
That is pretty sus.
Vote it off. I don't like it.
Ooh.
Oh,
Got to
God.
shake my halberd, man.
Just
alright?
wait till sunlight shows up. Oh my god! And you get
Are you
you
still
get,
going
you
through
get
with
your pseudo
sunlight?
dragon.
Ah, shit.
You get Ruby.
Oh.
Of course I am.
It's gonna be Sapphire now. Hello, different
Oh
timeline.
god! And
Clippity clop. He has to come back.
well, he doesn't talk, which is nice. He just
No, thank God.
acts like an absolute freak.
It's an aberration. You see, Davis, you think that harvesters are the real threat? Nah, it's fucking clippity clop.
Fuck. Flippity flop.
You'll see.
Willie.
He's the big bad.
I hope.
What the fuck is?
He's true horror in disguise.
Really, that's
Don't.
like the ultimate big bad evil.
Clippity clop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clippity clop is a fucking abomination.
Yeah, he
I
is.
thought it was some sort of star demon thing, but never mind.
We don't know what he is.
Nobody does.
We're still trying to understand. Only Hughes knows the truth.
Oh,
Yes.
Or does he?
Yes.
Use his clippity clop.
No.
Technically, yes.
Smacks his head against the wall. Clippity clop.
That is a horse that would chew on your scalp. I just want you to realize.
That's a horse that would chew on your fucking soul if given the chance.
Let me play the game.
No, wait. That horse is probably the cousin of the horse from the Brothers Grimm. The horse with the spiders that ate the kid.
Oh, great. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Weird horses.
Oh.
Eat souls, eats kids.
Let me make sure I'm still recording, or I'm gonna be very mad. But I'm still recording.
You're recording the break sesh? Okay.
Am I recording? I mean, of course I'm recording the sesh. I'm recording all of it.
The break. No, it's,
Oh, the
it was
break?
what I meant.
I mean, yeah, because if I shut it down and then start it up again, it'll be two different clips.
Yeah.
Unless I
you'll
wanted
have
just to edit it. I mean, if I
fix
want to
it.
edit, I can just edit everything. You know,
It also
you know
depends
that
on
would
how
be smart if I
chunky-
ever wanted to really get into editing it, which I might. But I mean, this.
Are you gonna
They'll
edit
make
out
it-
all the things you don't want people to hear?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. But I was gonna say a really good stopping point would actually be the break, because then that would put it into two 2-hour clips. That would make it easier to edit.
You could also upload part 1 and part 2.
And then I'm just gonna over fucking flow the
Oh yeah,
channel.
overdo it. Fucking just one video, full content, sexual
I think
content.
Kelsey, you just prefer one video, right?
It
That's
doesn't
good.
really matter to me.
Okay.
As long as he doesn't
Entirely
get too
up to
many YouTube ads.
Ad blocker before we get
Yeah.
demonetized for the.
I don't even need to put ads on it.
Well,
Yeah.
YouTube puts ads on anyways.
Oh, fuck
Yeah,
you,
they'll do it
YouTube.
for you. Don't worry, because we'll make like 1 cent an hour.
Being
on
monetized
YouTube.
doesn't matter nowadays.
Okay,
What
what
matters
the-
is if YouTube wants your money.
Can
I'm gonna feel
yeah.
real bad, you know, if like just a random person stumbles upon this and looks. Hey, if random person, if you're watching this, good on you, because we're starting. You're
We
starting
don't
in the
know.
middle of.
Yeah, you need a bit
You
of
know, if
introduction
somebody
to your
watches
style.
it and really gets into it, we could just do a thing where we're trying to explain everything that happened
Recap
prior.
everything. This is session 9,
Yeah.
so 9
Maybe-
sessions have already happened. On
maybe
top
make
of,
like,
on
Do a
top
recap
of,
episode.
like,
Oh,
just so you
God.
understand, this is a redux, Mr. Viewer,
This is.
Mr. and Mrs. Viewer. This
This
is
is
a
a
redux
recap of
of a previous
the remake of an
campaign.
old one.
Well,
So-
random people did comment on Jordan's one when Hughes was running it.
That was mainly
Oh,
me.
Yeah, that was us. You know.
Well, I know it was mainly you two. I know who you two were, but
Oh,
there
God,
were
You know,
others.
Start
his highest viewed video, or at least one of his, I think, was the speed paint he did for Zerk and Aliana.
He kept that.
I did watch the Zerk one.
He actually kept that one.
That one has like 3,000 views.
Yeah.
That was good.
Well, the drawings were the
You know,
storytelling.
Well, I need to edit out this part to not cause
Yes!
any drama.
Why are you still recording? Also,
So
I
I can
would,
hear all this part.
if I were
Can't
you,
have
Hughes,
background schmuck.
I would make like an introductory video and
I
just like
should.
pin it to your homepage,
Well, I should make an intro. That way, at least
Yeah.
it's not a fucking
explaining like sessions
Right,
9,
absolutely.
or sessions 1 through 9.
Get your maps and get ready to
1
do
through
some
8.
PowerPoint
You know, if I
level
start
shit.
seeing
Right.
people somehow stumble upon this, I might do that.
Yeah, you're right. 1 through 8.
Also, it's not really that like awesome to look at because you know typically these shows have the people on the screen, so you
Who
can see their
cares? I
faces.
fall asleep listening to Critical
No,
Role.
but I was saying all you can see is literally just my screen and a map not moving for hours.
Hey, Hughes.
What's up?
I'm gonna have to pick somebody up at 9 o'clock and somebody at 10 o'clock.
What time is it for you now?
7:48.
We'll be done by then,
Okay.
unless we want to go over.
I mean, even if it runs on longer.
So typically, let me just check the timing. So we are going on for an hour and 20 more minutes. That would be 4 hours because we started at 9.
Yep, should be 5 to 9. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Just push comes to
that's the 4 hours. That's the 4 hours. We can go over, but then that needs to be discussed.
yeah.
I'm offended.
But either way.
So
Gotta
most
work
likely
on-
we're gonna get to the combat, but I don't think we're gonna finish the dungeon, the mine, this session.
Yeah, that's his highest rated video. Is Zerk and Aliana drawing
Oh shit.
3.4K.
One heck of a piano bop on right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's one heck of a bop.
Oh, okay. We'll get going in 3 minutes. I think 10 minutes. 10-minute break is good.
I remember
Let me
he'd
use
get
the
like
bathroom real quick.
average 90 views per video back when Hughes was running his game.
90 views. I don't think it was ever that high.
Yeah, it was because I was like 80
You were
of those views.
You were 80 views.
So it made it look cool. And then now he averages like no to 1 to 2 views for his videos every week, and that's probably his players.
You know, if I have to edit out one, I think I would edit out this. I think let's keep Jordan out of this game.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, just in case he ever finds this, and then we're just talking. Hey Jordan.
Ooh.
Hey, TeamSpeak's open, bro.
Betrayal.
Oh my god.
Thus.
Sus.
Yeah, you were the guy we sent out the airlock.
Stop.
You know, like in the movie Aliens, it had the Big Mama alien. That was you.
Listen, we here at Lone Herald don't condone any drama. So, yeah. Hello there. Stop. There's a bunch of dudes having fun. Playing make believe.
Here, dude.
Yeah, trying to escape from this world.
I'm a girl.
Congrats.
Yeah, this person has a voice changer. Makes her sound like a big burly man.
I'm an e-girl.
Stop.
Why you bully?
You need to stop.
Check out her OnlyFans. She's got a page.
You need to stop.
Can I plug my OnlyFans? in?
No! Plug your own. Alright, Blenda's
Oh, by
here.
the way, the other server's up.
Oh, it is?
back
Okay,
online.
cool. We'll probably just finish staying on this one and then we'll get after.
Oh yeah, Wendy's.
Yeah, Hughes, you want to play Aliens?
After?
Yeah.
Maybe. I'd be down.
Well, I just said he was down, so I thought I'd
Oh,
ask.
yeah, I'd be down. You want me to record that?
Yeah, record that. Just so everyone knows, we're playing Aliens.
Just so everyone knows we're playing Aliens, you can watch
We're
it.
sponsored by now.
We're sponsored.
We're sponsored before you even have a video up.
That would
Oh,
be
that's fun.
nuts.
I'll sponsor you guys. We'll be Critical Role 3.0.
Stop. It's too much work.
What do you mean?
It's not too much work if you get paid for it.
Okay,
Exactly. Billions of dollars.
Stop.
Then we'll buy a gaming house and then
He
we'll
was
have
also
nothing but,
microtransaction for a feet.
Okay, I thought you were asking for feet pics. So.
Oh.
What?
I
you know, that too, but,
mean,
I thought that
Insert-
was on your OnlyFans.
Insert Hughes.
Yeah, look at
OnlyFans link.
Marquita's feet. That halberd.
That
Oh, yeah, the
pommel,
pommel.
Bro!
That pommel.
Bro! Put some
Mm.
Jordans on them.
That's a nice looking stick you got there.
Stop.
That's a
Okay.
nice
All right, we
looking
need to get, we need to get back into this. Everybody here?
I wish my
Yeah, we didn't
rapier
even start
talk.
till like 9:30. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Hughes, can my rapier talk? Can I like infuse the spirit within it or something?
I mean, it doesn't talk
Maybe.
right now. I don't know.
Hmm.
Did you want it to?
Maybe one day.
Okay. You
Let's
ready?
all have talking weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Alright, we're gonna get back into it now. So, you all will enjoy a night at Uzka. Still a lot going on, a lot of commotion, but the sun will rise on the 32nd of Ophelia, and you are free to leave when you are ready.
Okay, bye.
So, is there anything you want to
Bye.
do? Is
Have
there
a
anything you
good
want to do with Uzka before you leave? Good.
You know, so-
Yeah. Wait.
So-
Has Riska been around?
Oh
Did
shit,
you
we're
wanna
gonna go find the
Did you
hags.
want to go look for Riska?
We probably should.
And do you need to go talk to the wolf guy?
We actually probably should do that as well.
So you do
Thank
have
for
some
the-
things to do in Uzka.
Yeah, we got stuff to do. Yeah,
We
hold
got
on, we're
stuff
not leaving yet.
Alright. Who'd you go to speak to first?
Riska?
Darnell first.
Darnov?
Yeah.
Wait, it's not Darnov, you dick.
Yeah, she too.
Racist.
His name is Vargan Duskclaw.
Or like Tharnov dash. No.
Let's go talk
Alright,
to
you wanna
Bargain.
go speak to the Wolfman?
Yeah. Go seduce him.
Stop.
Ooh.
You 30 will go towards the edge
4?
of the woods.
What?
Sword.
Oh my god.
You 4. Should I count Cadogan as well? You 5. Is that how I should always just refer? You
6,
7.
7. Yeah.
Ubers were like 4 or 5.
Your group, your party, will travel to the edge of the woods, and you can see. Actually, you know what? He's not gonna be at the edge of the woods right now. As you ask around for the Wolfman, you'll be directed towards the temple in Uzka.
Oh.
And as you enter, you can see that a lot of the surviving villagers are in there praying. You see a proctor. The proctor of Uzka, there at the front, his head bowing, leading the congregation. You recognize this as Casimir. And at, I'd say, the back left corner, there are 2 individuals. A hulking wolfman who's bowing his head, trying to copy everybody else.
Nice!
He's taller than all of you, so he's huge.
Oh, that's cool.
And by his side seems to be a strange cat-like creature. Almost looks more like a jackal, but small, with these ornate golden markings on its black skin. It's not fur, it's skin. And the most notable thing about this creature that you will see when you enter is it will turn its head to face you, and its eyes glow a deep purple.
Boy.
Let me go and send you some pictures.
Ooh.
Oh, do you got me? Oh no.
No.
Alright, let me go look for it.
Get pranked, nerd.
Wow.
Fuck.
Something funny.
Well, that just sent me porn.
Stop.
He's lying. But I'll send it to you as well, Hughes.
Please don't.
Look at my porn.
I don't want to.
Look at it.
No. Why you gotta be so weird?
What? Absolutely nothing wrong.
Please stop. Okay, yeah, I'm not looking at that. Uh, nice.
Or no, be too base, dude. I want to be cringe.
Please be quiet. How about you just be quiet? Do you have to be anything other than that? Alright, do you have a Casimir's picture?
I can guess, actually, I do.
Alright, sweet. So, you see this creature. Like I said, kind of like a jackal, golden markings,
Oh no!
black skin,
From my favorite nation,
the
the
strange,
luxury dogs.
the strange, eye-like, I would say, eye-like marking on its chest. But the biggest thing about it is that it has purple eyes that stare at you with an inhuman intelligence. And that is the proctor. So proctors always have these elegant masks that represent them and their clergy. This man has whitish hair and a very displeased face. He looks fairly young, but in ornate robes, but as he leads the congregation, kind of when you enter, you'll notice that he looks at you with a bit of a frown. It's a different frown from Lackland, though. Is his has the air of he recognizes you, and he's not necessarily angry at you.
I think he's just unhappy with the general situation.
There are a lot of people in the temple. It's overflowing, I would say. And then the Wolfman is large, imposing Wolfman. His fur has this, I'd say, grayish fur to him. It doesn't have a lot of bright color, but you can see that it's heavily scarred in places where his fur maybe has fallen off. He's been through a lot of fighting.
I got you covered, Hughes.
Got me covered for what?
His picture.
Oh, I actually need a picture for Mr. Wolfman, because it doesn't really represent him. But yes, that is his picture.
Well, that's the one you gave me.
Listen, I'm gonna be describing things a lot more now because I have to. So get ready for descriptions. Anyway, that's who you see.
Interesting.
Well, you know what? That was more for Davis.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, you found your two people you need to talk to, I think. Why is that dog staring at me?
Well,
Go ahead, Mr. Davis, and roll me a nature check.
Come on! Love these guys. Let me pull up douche. Gotta reload real quick. And with nature.
oh. Yeah, you don't bother.
Nah, 5.
5.
You got a
no.
natty one?
It seems like it's familiar, but you don't recognize the creature.
Like a dog.
Like a dog. Yeah, you try to place it.
What? But it's. Why?
Is
What's
Casimir
with
still
all the
giving his
trim on it?
He's
Yeah, it seems like it needs to go on a little bit. So would you like to wait till he's done?
Yeah.
Find some space. Okay.
Yeah.
You spend, I'd say, 5 to 10 more minutes before it finishes and the congregation begins to filter out. As they do so, you can see a few people actually give you nods of thanks when they recognize you as they pass you.
Oh, you're welcome, my adoring fans.
As they seem to deeply respect what you did for their little village.
Zerk will return their nod, you know?
Same.
How dare you?
You can see, though, that a lot of them are pretty hurt, too. So maybe some are stumbling, some have bandages on them, you know. The citizens of Uzka suffered just as much as the soldiers did. Yeah. Once they all filter out, you're just left with the proctor, the wolfman, and the dog as they all make their way to you. Casimir will be the first to speak. Oh, finally, you've arrived. I don't suppose you have any sort of answer as to what is going on? These people are in an absolute uproar. They're looking to me for guidance in everything now. They won't leave me alone.
Well, why not? You're probably
I
the
signed
best
up
person.
to be a proctor to get away from people. Now here I am tending to everything. Who are you? As he looks towards you, Davis.
Someone that doesn't have such a busy plate. I'm Tiberium. I'm here to assist them.
Oh, great! You've recruited another. Casimir.
Who's
the
assigned
name.
to us?
Assigned to you?
The compliments of
By
Lord
Lord
Lackland
Lackland.
himself. Yeah,
When did Lord Lackland get here?
just yesterday, or
No,
this
yesterday.
morning, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, well,
yeah.
nice for
Last
him to
night.
visit after the battle. What a lot of great good that did.
I would be very careful, Proctor. He's seems to be quite capable of just doing random things.
What,
He
should I
is
be
a-
afraid then to speak out?
I should at least be nice to lords. They have a lot on their plate too.
I have very, very little compliments for nobility.
I see that.
Well,
Regardless, how can I help you?
yes.
Are you
we
finally
need-
here to help me find a way to fix that waystone?
You know, I was just thinking about that, and yes, but
Good.
unfortunately, we've been given a task by Lord Lackland. That
Of course you
us
did.
to go.
Of course.
But listen, I promise you, when that's done, we
Oh,
will
I'm
come.
sure it's very important. I'm sure you can get paid a lot of money. It's fine.
We will
I'll
come
I'll
right
make
back,
do. I'm used to making do.
and we will solve the issue. I promise you.
Uh-huh.
I didn't forget. But we need to speak to. As I look over to Bargain.
At that, you will see the Wolfman looks up at you, and he has a big old smile on his snout. Friends, it is good to see you are alive.
Likewise.
I did not have a moment to speak to you in the aftermath of the battle.
Oh, yeah, things got
I hope
quite,
I was of
dicey.
sufficient service.
You did wonderful. It's a pleasure fighting alongside you.
That is an honor to hear.
Yeah, a lot of strange happenings did happen. Has anything weird, well, more weird been happening in the Witchwood as of late?
More
Anything new?
strangeness. I haven't had a chance to return to the Witchwood ever since this battle took place. As for before, I was drawn here because I could feel the force itself changing. And Operator advised me to come. As he looks down at the little jackal.
Yes, operator. How do you fare? Hungry?
I require sustenance.
I'll reach
Wait,
into my
what?
pack.
You
I
see
have
the
a
little jackal speak without moving its mouth.
I'll reach into my
Oh,
pack,
is it using telepathy?
and I will give him one ration.
Do you guys just collect?
You see, now what you
Oddities?
need to understand
That's
about
the freak show. I figured it
Operator
out.
Tiberium is
Yeah.
that, yeah, it's a harvester, but it's not the ones
It's
that
a-
we've encountered.
It's a harvester.
Yeah, but like I
I was
said,
just
it's
told.
not the one that we've encountered as before. Like, the ones that we encountered were hostile. This
I'm
one,
sorry. Forgive me. Operator, was it?
You see, he just immediately, not even paying attention to your conversation, digging into the ration pack, eating. He'll pause though, looking up at you. What is your inquiry? And he has this very mechanical way of speaking.
It's just the first time I've met a harvester.
that wasn't trying to kill us.
I've never met a harvester, in fact.
An intriguing term to use. It is sufficient.
Just harvest all our rations.
Fair.
This form requires sustenance.
Here you go. I'll toss him a ration.
So
I was making a statement. But this form is respectful of the gift. It just goes back into eating the next ration pack.
He seems kind of like young, I guess.
That's cool.
Something I wish I could have
It
mentioned to
literally-
Lackland, but you know, again, time constraints.
Like, I'm just gonna go like, hey, Kita. that out. And I'm gonna.
There,
I'm just gonna summon the
there's
hell.
a pause as you'll see the light go red, but none of you can hear. So it's just Tiberium. So you'll see that light go on, but you won't hear anything. This just keeps going, doesn't it?
What the heck is that?
We got wolfmen. We got
Press
friendly
priests that don't wanna
harvesters.
do their job, harvesters.
We got priests who hate nobility. I mean, they got it all.
This land is.
I'm just trying to
absolutely
remain
chaotic.
silent because otherwise I'd be interrupting every second.
You know it, fair. I'm doing the same thing just by existing. and
Get outta
and
here!
Turn back.
At this point, though, operator will look back up to you, Tiberius. Did you require something from this form?
I don't know if about this form. Well, more from operator an inquiry of how old are you?
There's a pause as you see operator tilts his head.
What would you call it? In years of this planet, how many or this
Jackal
realm?
years.
How many years have you been on this world?
You see, like, the eyes squint. This form is unsure. And is unfamiliar with such nomenclature.
Forgive me, my speech can become very erratic at times. But
This
to put
is
this
my first form. Does that assist you?
okay. So this is the first body.
Correct.
Good to know. So you're as old as that, as you've been in that body, or has that body been? Were you there when it was born, or did you take it over?
There's a pause. Inhabited. Nods.
Inhabited. Okay. Thank you. That answers a question of mine. I have more, but I'll deal with it later.
Then this swarm will return to sustenance. Tom, 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 tom. Go
I
back
don't,
down.
don't.
Oh, I want one.
Well, like you see, like I said, got quite a group here.
That's. You know what?
Welcome to the freak show.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're one of us now.
Casimir will look to you, Tiberium. I'm sure you'll have a wonderful time.
I like put my knuckle up to the top of my lip, just like thinking, "Oh, I'm already having a better time than you." And look
I
down
think
back
everyone
down.
is having a better time than me. Ever since I met these people, it has been nothing but stress, stress, stress. It's ridiculous.
Have you tried praying about it?
That actually gets him to chuckle. You're a funny one, aren't you? Yes, I've prayed with all my might to the various deities of the Hadra, and I've gotten... They won't even give me a reprieve from the headaches.
Because this is your path now.
Is it so much they're a headache? Are the people a headache? Or
It is solely my own headaches. Oh, the people are fine. They think me a messiah. They look to me for everything now. I cannot take a step out without being asked, "Dear Proctor, what does Wellingir think of my deceased grandfather? Dear Proctor, does my foot exude pus because I have been sinning? Dear I do not know."
That's a good
So-
one.
so it's those type of questions. Yes, I would very
Of
much
course,
want to.
and I give them an answer, and they think me the smartest man alive.
Stop being so smart.
And then the
Evil.
Cheka have come in here now, and at least that's dealt with. But now I got a floating black orb in the middle of Uzka.
Yeah, speaking about-
These people replaced the alderman. You know about that, right?
What?
Yeah, who is the Alderman? Have we got a new one, or
No,
is he
not
the
you.
Alderman?
Hold on. They told you about that, right?
Uh,
Should I keep my mouth shut about that? As he looks to you two.
Go. Well,
We replaced the alderman with a fake.
oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that.
so what you're telling me is,
It happened.
who's the alderman? Where's the alderman?
Gone
He's dead.
now.
And the replacement?
Hasn't been decided yet,
We're
but
probably looking
with-
at him now.
with my
Yeah.
luck, it is gonna be me. I can't think of a worst fate.
And why shouldn't it be you? You're
I'd
good,
rather
nice
be in
people.
Wellinger's grace. Cut my neck now. Slice my throat.
That
Look on the
is
bright side.
Plus, if that happens.
If you do well, nobody will ever talk to you.
And you haven't even tried yet.
Besides, you get a sweet house with a big bed.
Great. And who knows what else lies within that abode? What secrets he kept.
I'm sure you'll find them.
Ugh. Well, you didn't come here to hear me complain. Was there anything else you needed?
Yeah. So as a turn from my back to
Oh, you're cutting up real bad.
Robot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Too bad to too bad fat.
User disconnected from your channel.
Lol.
Lol, lol, lol.
Lol.
Whoa.
Guess we'll give Melendez a little bit, see if he comes back. And anything else you wanted to talk to Casimir about?
No, not really.
Or any of them?
Huh. Huh.
Operator so cool.
Yeah, like operate.
You know I already like the harvesters.
User joined your channel.
Hey, the service back.
Yeah, it did come back.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
Can
you're
you hear me
still-
better now?
You're still coming in
That's still-
fuzzy.
Really?
It is better, but there's a robot.
Fine. Oh, I got some packet loss.
Stupid New Yorker. You want me to say it for you?
Fix me now.
You're only getting worse.
He's like
We must find all smart.
Lol.
30% packet loss and rising.
Oh jeez. Oh yeez.
Oh ye.
Jesus, no.
Oh ye.
What is that avatar? Oh, it's the goose from the goose game.
It's goose. No.
Can you hear us find Melinda's?
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
You want me to talk to Vargan then? Alright. I will, turn dramatically.
Okay.
Just like Luke Skywalker from Team Disney. Actually, we wanted to speak with Vargan a bit.
That Casimir will nod. Fine, he's right there. I'm gonna go and I don't know. Talk to people, I guess. I'll be around.
Very well. Good luck.
And that he'll walk out.
Vargan!
Vargan will look at you. He'll pause as he watches Casimir exit before he looks back at you. And almost unnaturally fast, you will find yourself in captured in a bear hug as he embraces you and lifts you off the ground, which is something that has not been done to you in a very long time.
I'll look a little shocked. Well then.
As he hugs you and then puts you down. I apologize. Casimir does not respect displays of affection, but but I greatly respect you, and I'm overjoyed to see that you survived the battle.
Had flashbacks to when I was a child. But yes, we did indeed win.
I am told that embracing a loved one is one of the greatest ways to show respect.
Indeed. Hugs are a good way to show you like someone, and you're glad they're good and well.
He turns to you, Zerk. This massive wolf man, and you tiny kobold, and yeah, he'll hug you, and it feels like he's like a little chew toy being picked up and embraced, and then he'll put you down. You're a little bit sore, but you are alive. Yeah, you can barely get your arms around him, but he will look at you with a great big smile, and then he'll slowly turn to you, Davis. He'll slowly turn to you, Tiberium. I apologize, I do not know you very well. Greetings, I am Vargan Duskclaw.
Greetings, Vargan, and I'm gonna reach my hand out to shake. I'm Tiberium.
He nods and embraces you with a mighty paw.
Oh, okay. Holy crap! I am not strong. This is.
He shakes your hand. His hand is huge.
I'm gonna do my best to shake it back, but I'm not strong.
And then he'll pull it back after that. You seem
User
a
in
mighty
your channel
warrior.
timed out.
In
User
my
entered
own
your
way,
channel.
yes. It's many thanks to my best friend. And I kind of just tap the halberd with my shoulder.
He nods. I understand the attachment to weaponry. Without them, there can be no fight. I hope it will
But-
serve you well.
Thank you. I have yet to meet someone of your kind. What are you, by chance, sir? Don't mind me asking.
He'll pause and look at you, and he almost seems to take on a bit of a sad smile. There are not many left, at least within this region. Many had departed. I would imagine that I am one of the last. I am sure there are more of my kind elsewhere, but here, nothing remains but me. We are creatures of the moon, of the night.
Oh. Where creature? Okay.
He'll nod. A term for it, but I do not
Mm.
change, I do not shift.
Hey, am I okay now?
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah, you're good.
It fucking went down. Woo!
My people lived amongst the woods for hundreds of years. With the
Oh.
creation, though, of this kingdom of man and dragon and elf and dwarf, my kind have been limited in where they can roam.
It's understandable and it's horrifying to hear. I hope to meet more of your kind. Not gonna lie. I'm quite interesting. I'm
He'll nod. I look forward to that day. I look forward to meeting another of mine. It has been too long.
sounds good. Zerk, did you have anything to ask him?
Yeah, Gwen, did you have anything to talk about?
Oh God.
Hey, Zerk,
yes, indeed.
hey, Gwen, you want to talk about? Hey, what's up?
That's how we're gonna do it.
I'm eating French fries.
Enough reminiscing. What is it that you need from me?
Do you remember anything of how you first came in contact with the Harvesters?
He'll nod. Yes. I remember it quite clearly. I had taken it upon myself, as the last of my tribe here, to maintain a purity to these woods. To face down creatures of vile magic. Fix the deepest parts of the forest. That is when I had first discovered the broken waystone. During my investigation, I remember looking into the forest and feeling as if it was foreign to me for the first time. It did not feel like a home, it felt like I was being watched, hunted. A feeling I am not used to. Before too long, the very vines and roots and limbs of the trees around me turned, and I was captured, and a voice spoke out to me. I never saw anybody, any form, but it was a woman's voice. She was the one who implanted that creature, that parasite into me.
A woman.
He seems to be thinking. I wish I could provide more, but that is all that I remember from the encounter. Much of my memory is jumbled, shifted during that time, fuzzy. Is there something
Well,
specific you seek?
We're trying to find out as much about them as we could. Lord Lachlan has tasked us with figuring out more of the threat they pose to Scythera at the moment. And we thought, since you're the first person we know to have met them, besides us, perhaps you had something that we did not. Seemed you did.
This creature, this woman. I know not her intentions, but there's a sense I have that it is far more destructive than we may realize. She may be seeking something greater. Such a force, such a foe. We will need the guardians of the Waystones to assist us. It appears that their magic may be able to counteract these harvesters in a way. But no such guardians remain. Casimir searches for one with our aid, but so far it has been useless.
Well, if it's a tomb or an old ruin, I'm really good at getting in that.
Perhaps if we happen to find time once we're done with Caravar, we can try and lend a hand with that.
Your aid will be most welcome. And I truly believe it may be a viable weapon of sorts to use against these creatures.
Oh, any weapon at this point's a good weapon.
Yeah. I just really want one that could kill one of those things.
We can defeat them, just wonder how long it takes them to come back.
Are you telling me it's gonna be kind of like, stories of like the Crusades, to snuff out men's or devils before they remanifest? Say, for instance, like that. What if we gotta find where they come from? This is gonna be fun.
There's a pause as Varga looks at you. Perhaps, but such a place. I cannot imagine what their home might look like.
Indeed.
Perhaps
I
it
think
is
I want to
living
finish.
like them.
Yeah. It's all connected. Bro, that'd be cool. That'd be so hard to fight. They'd all be able to see you at once.
They would all come at you at once as
Yeah.
well. That's
It would get violent and messy.
quite a thought.
Mm-hmm.
If that is a fight that you seek, I wish you nothing but the luck of the moon in pursuing it.
Yeah, we're gonna weigh our options for sure. But there's one on the table.
If the moon has any sort of help to give, I will happily take it. Always use more power to beat stuff with.
He'll look at you and seem to think for a second before nodding. It does. The moon bears great power in its light and what it represents. Should you desire aid, look to the moon. Perhaps it will answer your prayers.
That in
Might have
mind,
to
then.
take. You know what? I might have to take you up on that. One day.
This way, we need all the help we can get. Who knows how many provinces there actually are?
Who know what else out there has a grudge with harvesters?
I'm sure our curious adventures will lead us to them if they exist.
Mm-hmm.
If there are any who could defeat such a foe, it would be you.
You're too kind. It is a team effort.
It is.
We'll just get all talked up now and get defeated by a group of spiders.
I swear, if I die to hundreds of spiders, I am going to haunt you, Gwen.
Not if I help myself.
You can't.
You
What?
Got out into a.
You can't hunt yourself. That doesn't make sense.
You already hunting.
Mugger will smile. Will there be any other requests I can aid you with?
Not that I can
don't
think
have
of,
any.
big guy.
Yeah, I think we're okay for now.
Then, may the travels you seek be safe, and may you survive them.
Yeah. Good luck, and thanks for your help again.
I will await your return.
May the forest ever bring you gentle breeze and warm summers.
He kind of
I'd
looks
li-
at you. He looks at you. And there's a slight smirk. Such a creative compliment, and I thank you for it.
I literally thought you were gonna say, "May the force be with you."
Oh,
May the coon be with you.
Stop.
thank you. And I'll nod.
And that he will then move to depart, kind of like squeezing past you.
Yeah.
I'll step to the side, let him have all his room.
At this point, operator will look up, finish both of his rations. This form is sated. Farewell.
Until next time, operator, take care of yourself. Be safe.
Indeed, this form will remain safe until your return.
Is he gonna stay here?
He's gonna go with Bargain.
Correct.
Oh, so they're gonna go. Oh, all right.
Yeah,
They're
he's
going
gonna
to
be-
the other group.
Thank you, Kelsey.
My immersion.
At that point, you will see operator, just like pounce from pew to pew, and then exit out the door.
Well, that's one thing taken care of.
Yep.
Now for the other.
The red light will glow, and what's the other?
The problem in the town to the west, I forgot, it began with an R.
Oh,
Survey
sorry.
says.
I don't know about
Uh,
that. I think they still have something to do here.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, you're gonna
wait.
see.
To you. The orb?
Actually. No.
What is with that?
Yeah, I don't know too much about it other than what I told you yesterday. Saw a map, saw faces.
Oh,
And-
that thing.
Yeah, and the harvesters were able to use it to unveil their true selves, I guess.
Oh, that's
One thing?
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yikes!
like super
is all you hear
powerful.
from Marquita.
Dude, imagine if we could tap into that Marquita. I say in my head, we could like imagine what we could do.
What true form do you have?
I don't know. Hopefully it's badass though.
Super Saiyan.
Right. How about eyes forward and follow?
Okay, fine.
Suppose we should go
Eh.
find our little friend then.
Uh,
Okay.
Alright, here's we're gonna look for we're gonna go to look for Iska.
You gonna look for Riska?
Look for little Iska.
Alright. As you're looking around, you find no sign of her. Eventually, being pointed back towards Arno's hut.
Mm-hmm.
And as you go and approach the door and knock, you will see a door will open. Despite there being some carnage inside, Arno is there looking a little frazzled. Oh, hi. Arno is this peasant man. He's built pretty tough, pretty strong. He seems to be a lumberman. A big old bushy beard. Looks at you a bit surprised to see you're there.
kind of step in. Was there?
As you step inside, you'll just see his home is a complete wreck. The tables and chairs are all over. One of the doors inside have been ripped off its hinges.
What the
Was there
hell?
a fight? Excuse us, Arno. Did we come in at a bad time, sir?
The entire village is broken, so no.
Oh.
What do you need?
We went to see Riska.
Why?
Because we're leaving, and we're gonna be back for a while.
He kind of pauses and nods. That's it? Just wanted to say goodbye?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. I'll go get her. She's sleeping.
Oh.
Looks Gwen.
You don't even need to roll me
Shrug.
insight. You guys can tell he's definitely trying to hide something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Probably means the other one made an attempt.
Okay, just look around, see if there's anything else, and then he'll go and get her.
Yeah.
At that point, you will see a little girl, like 12 years old. Will walk out. She's carrying a little like stuffed animal and is in her pajamas. She'll rubbing at her eye. Obviously, you haven't been woken up.
Aw.
But as soon as she sees you, her eyes will brighten. Zerk!
Hey, little Riska.
She'll
How
run
you
on
doing?
over. I'm tired.
Oh, didn't get enough sleep?
She nods.
Oh, certainly hope you're able to get better rest. Is everything doing okay?
I think so. She kind of looks around. Everything's broken though.
Yeah, there's been a lot that happened recently. But you're safe now, right? You're okay, right? Okay.
What happened? Dad won't tell me anything.
Yeah, it's a long story. I'm afraid we don't exactly have the
Is
time.
everybody okay?
Yeah, for the most part. Town could use some definite cleaning up, but
Oh, could you do something for me?
sure.
Since Dad won't let me out, can you go check in on Tendra? I want to make sure she's okay.
I'm gonna look over to Gwen.
She's always been super nice to me.
I look.
That's one of the reasons we're here. She wanted us to send her goodbyes to you.
She left?
Indeed, she was called home. Go see her family, and she's not sure when she'll be able to come back.
Oh. Oh. She
Yeah,
kinda
I tell you last
looks
night,
down
but we
at that.
didn't
She
get
looks
time.
pretty sad.
I'm just gonna turn around and like look away from the kid and just stare out the door and just looking at the town. But if Dwayne looks over, he can see my eyes are visibly like, wait, y'all just did that. Oh.
some chocolates from my bag.
Okay.
Oh, give them to her. She actually wanted us to give you some chocolates she was going to give you next time you saw her.
She had chocolates? And you see her smile brighten a little bit. Oh, okay. Well, I just wish I got to say goodbye.
She had to leave in a hurry. It was quite yeah.
But so she left before all the bad stuff happened?
Indeed.
Okay, that's
Yes.
good.
She's safe.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, Uh, do you know where she went?
No,
Uh, I wanted
didn't
to
tell us.
I wanted to give her something. Could you give it to her? If you ever find her? I don't know, maybe not.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, it's
sure.
possible. Yeah.
Really?
Of course. I don't see
Okay.
why not.
Wait here. Just wait. I'll be back. She runs off, giggling. And Arnold will just kind of look on over.
I just look at Gawain with like this absolute like, oh my god. I didn't know we were going to be going that heavy. Okay.
Anna,
Yeah.
has a young woman come here recently looking for her.
Yeah.
You know where she went?
No.
Bollocks.
Hughes,
Well,
I would like to
we've... Oh, assume you wouldn't tell us much, but
See,
We've dealt
you already
with-
know everything.
we dealt with them, so... Now we just gotta find that girl and get her back to normal.
Mm-hmm. Hughes, can I cast Detect Magic to see if there's any trace of magicals casted left behind?
Uh.
It's
Yeah,
Full house.
I would say that you can tell there is a divination. There has been a divination spell casted here, and it remains here.
Oh.
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Alright.
Nothing.
What was
But
what
you
was
detect a
divination
divination
magic again?
spell, kind of in the center of the room.
What's divination again? Is that
Holy magic.
holy magic? Okay.
Divination?
No, divination is finding or
Yeah.
learning of something.
It's also
Oh,
used for like
to
sensors
divine.
and
Oh.
You can also use it for magical circles to keep out other creatures. It's also divination
Does it point
and
to?
howling.
Can write the,
Wards.
and you say it's still here, right?
Yeah.
Is it in any specific location?
Center of
Because
the
I
room.
feel like it's. I'm gonna go to the center of the room.
There's nothing there that you can see.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you to. I'm gonna ask everyone to cover their eyes, real quick. Let me see this.
Do you see Arnold look at you weirdly and close his eyes?
Close
I,
my eyes.
I close my eyes and then I. Yeah.
I'm going to take out the lantern of revealing.
Okay. So it only reveals creatures, right?
No, and objects.
And objects? Okay.
Invisible creatures and objects.
Gotcha.
Deshi Baka.
You mean Shekshibaka?
Well, man, I love my divinity music.
Yeah, I love your face.
Alright, you will see a magical eye suddenly focus on you as it appears.
All right, I'm going to. Oh shit! Do I not have that spell?
It almost appears to be the same kind of magic that was used in the manor.
Seems like we have a spy.
Oh. What
Yeah,
type?
you can open your eyes now. It's fine.
Hmm.
I was just looking at it.
She
Oh.
should be able
Alright,
to hear us.
Ooh.
I'm assuming you're the other hag child. Not here to hurt you, but come to find us.
We do need to talk.
We can turn you back to normal. Well, into a human, if you so wish. Or send you to the Fey realm with Tendra, if that's what you really want.
Either way, you should definitely come and talk with us.
The eye
We
just
can-
continues to stare.
I don't think I could use it to nod yes or no. Well, we could give it a location to meet us in.
Uzka.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Not too hard to find us here.
yeah. Come to Uzka then. And quit spying maybe?
What you're gonna notice is in will come running Riska with
Oh, we're gonna draw
a little drawing in her hands. And she'll like stop and look, like kind of mesmerized by the eye, and the eye moves so fast and just stares at
I
little
step
Riska.
right in front.
Kind of look up at you, and you step in front of her, and you'll see Riska kind of like tries to poke around your leg.
I use my hand and I push her
Oh.
back.
She'll push that a little bit,
I'm
and
sorry.
the eye will narrow on you.
I smile. No,
The eye will dissipate, and the spell disappears.
I look at the guys and go, well,
Now we wait.
Now we
Okay.
wait. And I'll draw my attention back to Riska.
I
have a
go ahead and
drawing.
step away from her.
What was that?
Oh, just a little bit of magic that went a little wrong. Don't worry about it.
It looked cool. Here, could you give this to her? And she'll show you a little drawing of Riska, presumably a little like stick figure of a
Mhm.
little girl in a dress, holding the hand of a bigger stick figure,
Which is presumably
holding flowers and like a flower in her hair, because Tendra was a wise woman, you know, that
yes.
harvested herbs.
And I
Get it, harvest. Oh my god. I will be sure to give this to her. She's gonna love it.
Thank you.
You did a great job.
She'll like open her mouth and yawn, and Arnold will come over. Come on now, get back to bed.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
See you, Driska.
night.
Sleep
she'll
and
go
rest
and
well.
Run off. Arnold
Night,
will
little
look
miss.
over. As she eventually disappears and closes the door to her room.
Right, I'm going to take the picture and rip it up now. I'm gonna put it neat in my bag, in my folder. Now we wait.
I'm gonna take Marquita and lean her again. Take the halberd and lean it against a table if I find it. And
Yeah.
if there's a chair,
Right.
I'm just gonna
So
like
you'll be
prop
leaning
her up.
against that. You'll
Yeah.
see Arno look on over to all of you. How do you know she's even gonna show up?
There's no choice.
She
Mhm.
could just wait till you leave.
So if we're willing to leave before she shows up.
Well, feel free to
She-
sit around.
What was that thing connected to? If you don't mind me asking again.
Yeah.
The other hag.
Mm-hmm.
At this point,
The other
Marquita's little red gem will pop up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Looks like this one hag had children.
Indeed, she told us she was after Riska and this one. She'd already gotten this one though, and hoping to turn it
Riska.
back. He managed to save Riska, so
Mm-hmm. Now he's got to help the other one because I think without her, nope, the other doesn't have like a lead to follow.
Cause that's weird. So like,
A coven.
yeah. So wait, like actual witch stuff and all that jazz,
hag
or hag stuff and all that.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy swamp stuff, I should say.
He was trying to get 3 of them to go home.
It
The
takes
harvesters
3.
help.
Hmm?
Luckily, we made it easier for her.
And now the other one's left without their leader.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you sure this one's gonna be as nice?
What realistically doesn't have much of a choice. I mean, without the other hag, only 2.
Hypothetically, you see the red gem blink. So you said this original hag worked with the harvesters.
Yes.
I mean, what if this one does the same?
Well,
You're not really giving it any other options, right?
it seemed like, well, I mean, if that was true, I mean, then the other hag wouldn't want our help, and well, received it. After convincing from Gawain, I'm sure Gawain could have it another go.
Hags are crafty.
They are
All
crafty.
sorts of schemes that.
She's not as old as Tendra, so she wouldn't know what happened there. Kinda hoping there's more of the human side left of it than the hag side.
Weird.
You got a big heart, Gawain. I hope I don't see it ripped out of you.
That's alright. I tend to do the ripping part.
Well, I'm cool with waiting.
Can we hit the wait button on my controller?
Sure.
The fast forward button.
The entire day passes into night and no sign of her. You're all getting a bit sleepy and drowsy at this point as it is nighttime.
wants
Vriska
to
has
take-
been up and about towards the later bit. Excited that you're all still here.
Yeah.
I probably would have went outside and every once in a while and just played around with the halberd.
I would have played around with Vriska.
Okay.
I'm gonna head out and take a look around the woods near the house.
Alright. As you go out and look around, there doesn't seem to be any sign of anything. Very quiet.
Can I,
there is,
turn
however,
on-
the sound of like, insects and birds,
Oh,
so it's not completely dead.
Cricket, cricket.
I turn on detect evil and good.
Yes.
Walk around the
Nothing.
woods with that, and then before it comes in, I'll go back into the house too.
Nothing the entire time.
Alright.
The night continues to go on and on. Are you all still staying awake?
I would request that we take shifts.
Okay, so you're gonna
Yeah.
sleep in shifts? Got it.
I guess I'll do the first one.
I'll do second.
Alright. Nothing. It is now the 33rd.
Ah!
Sign.
Well, so she's made a decision then. It was the 33rd. Oh.
Is the 33rd. The morning of the 33rd. What would you like to do?
Hmm. I guess I'll head back into town and go find our duders.
Duders, you mean? Oh, our cart peoples.
Our employees.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Okay, as you head back into town and start looking for Rector and Mikhail, you will find them sitting around outside the cart with a tent set up, drinking vodka. And seemingly playing dice.
They
When
look
you
to
arrive,
have
they'll
fun.
both stand up and look at you. Mikhail immediately runs over. Good to see you. I'm so thankful to the Creed, the Hadra, everything that you are alive, sir. But I have the cart. I brought the cart.
Good.
Horses
nice
are
cart.
cared for. We are ready to go whenever you desire. Sir.
I have to find Cadrigan first, but soon.
He shivers.
And I believe there was an agreement about hazard pay.
The Rector will smirk as you say that. This is a pretty hazardous situation.
I'll let 15 gold and give it to him.
Oh, thank you, sir. As he pockets it.
Then I'll pull another 25 gold. I also have to pay you for the first month.
He'll take that with a smirk. No complaints from me.
There you go. And then I'm gonna give 5 to Mikhail.
Mikhail bows his head, thankful, takes it and pockets it.
Alright. I'll come grab you guys once we're ready to leave.
When's that gonna be? Rector will raise an eye. Or
Hopefully
we-
by noon. Maybe a little after.
Noon. Okay. Lounge around, find something to do.
If we're not back afternoon,
Papa.
assume we're probably staying here one more night.
He'll nod.
Alright. Off to Cadrigan.
You gonna look for Cadrigan?
Yep.
Good. Where do you
Ooh,
want to talk
maybe-
to him?
You know what? I'm gonna go sit inside the cart and talk to him.
Okay. As the cart closes, you'll feel that cold presence as he appears from the shadows. It's almost like little droplets as all the shadows begin to morph into something physical.
No, I might make you a good guy yet.
I sensed you needed something.
Fair enough. Are you able to track down this hag?
Which one?
The one that threatened Vriska.
Such a task I can accomplish. Why?
Well, I want to give her the chance to not be a hag. And to inform her not to go after Vriska.
I do not see how this fits into our task of pursuing these harvesters. Nor does it elevate us and our prestige. Nor does
Because
it
if I
provide
don't
more
do this,
opportunity.
she might turn to the harvesters like Tendra did.
And she will be destroyed. The very
Indeed,
same.
but I also don't see the point in killing someone that I could save.
And I don't see the point in saving someone so worthless. But I understand your mortal aspirations. But this does not provide by what I am willing to give you, Gawain. So, if you desire my aid, you need to make a deal. What are you willing to give up for this chance at saving another soul? Because to me, this is a worthless task, wasting our time.
Oh. What would satiate your curiosity?
Satiate my curiosity.
Sorry, not curiosity. Oh yeah,
Is
I love
that-
curiosity.
Desire? Oh.
Desires, yeah, there we go.
English
Thank
language.
you. And late. Is there anything you want us to do? Go out of our way for over here. Once get there.
What would you be willing to do?
As long as I'm not running in, kicking an orphanage's doors in and burning them down.
So no children. Anything else? Tell me, go away.
Generally, I like to be on the good side of things. That's the gist of it.
The good.
So, punishment for the wicked is dealt out accordingly.
Very well. I desire the book Zerk received
The night market?
a tome. No. Zerk received a tome to assist him in contacting the night market, or at least creatures that would be able to do so. It is a blank book, able to contact beings from beyond.
Assuming you
Granted
want to
upon me.
contact someone.
What I desire with the book is of none of your concern. Simply give it to me,
I agree.
then I will assist you in finding this hag. But I desire the book first.
Fair enough. Suppose I'll go grab Zek. Oh, you can come with me, of course.
I will follow. And he disappears.
That wedgie.
What?
Exit and go walk towards them. I'm gonna find Zerk.
Zerk's not here.
Alright, I'm gonna ring Zerk's voicemail.
Leave a message at the beep beep.
I'm gonna find you, Zerk.
Alright.
Zerk.
Yeah, what's up?
I need to borrow that book from the night market thing.
Yeah? Okay.
Book
Take out the-
Hadrigan.
You know what? I mean, am I gonna get it back?
I'd assume so.
Oh, okay. Because I
I
do have
think you
to.
need it forever.
I do have to return it to Professor Yaru Constantine. So, yeah, sure, he could borrow it. Pull out the tome. I'll give it to Cadrigan's there. I'll give it to Cadrigan.
He is not there.
He is not there. I'll give it to Gawain. Grain.
I've convinced him to look for the other hag for us. In exchange, he wants to use this.
Oh. Well, no problem.
Mainly because I told him I wasn't down with, backing
if anything,
children or
I-
innocence.
I could have cast Sending and talked to Tendra. Maybe
Does
she would've
sending
known.
transcend,
Plane of Existence? Yes.
really? Oh my.
I read it.
That's pretty cool.
But you found a way, Blackwell? Good job.
Yeah, I already made a deal with him, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Go for it.
Well, I suppose I'll take Cadrigan
Get outta
somewhere he
here!
doesn't feel weird. I'll walk into the forest a bit. And hold the book out.
He'll appear, ripping the shadows off the nearby trees as he manifests. Why did you assume?
You're probably the only person here who knows what each of us goes through.
No. Why did you assume that I would give back the book?
Why wouldn't you? You gonna use it for like a year?
No. He holds out his hand.
Nicely. I'm giving the book.
You give him the book?
Yeah.
As soon as it touches his skin, the pages burn away, and the entire book goes up in flames before slowly dissipating into dust that falls through his hands.
Wait, it's dust?
Yeah, it's dust.
Can I cast mending on it?
No, it's dust.
Dust. As long as the physical attributes are there, mending works.
Can it work like that, Hughes?
Yeah.
I mean,
the fuck?
what exactly are you gonna do here, first off? And you need to be very, very precise about what you want to do. You need to tell me. Are you going to try to use mending to bring back the book?
You know, I'll ask Cadrigan first before I do anything. Because he would probably be aware of any kind of things like that. Cadrigan,
She takes a deep
I use
breath.
magic to bring that back. Did anything bad happen to us?
Why would you bring it back? As he looks at his hand.
Rebuild it?
It wasn't mine.
Don't do that.
Alright, I'll do it. Suppose we have to find a new coffee to give Constantine.
Fuck.
Is it like gone, or do you just store it somewhere?
Such questions. Do you have anything else to trade?
My, such a tradester. No, but I'm content.
Good.
Thank you, by the way.
Give me a moment.
He'll stand there, waiting.
He'll disappear.
You're just screaming, body bags. The rack sack
Well, on that
gouging."
point, you're all gonna hear yelling and screaming from the forest edge if you're nearby the house, as in front of you, popping out of existence, Cadrigan plops the hag in front of you.
We're just gonna
Making
let
my
out a
way
chuckle
slowly
at the way
over
he
there.
did it. You know, you could. Whatever.
Your
Thank you,
quarry is
Cadrigan.
delivered. As he just disappears again. And the hag looks up in complete surprise.
Nice.
Give me a
You
second.
didn't answer my calls.
We did try this the easy way. I'll kneel down to her. So, you willing to talk a bit?
She like skirts away immediately. Got this very feral primal stance.
I'll just hold my hands away. I ain't got any weapons on.
She just stares out from behind the bark of a nearby tree.
Look. I don't know your name, but Kendra did tell us about you. So, we helped her by sending her back to the Fey Realm. If you want to go with her, we can do that. If, say, you wanted to return to your old human form, we can also do that. No strings attached, no trickery, just two choices. Of course, as a third, you could always just run off and never see us again, but I won't be too glad if you come after Riska.
Kind of look around for a moment before you hear a very hoarse voice speak out. Why?
Why? Why not?
Brownie points for Jesus, duh.
Brownie
wow.
pointed Jesus.
We have a demon in our group. Everyone's worthy of some kind of kindness, no matter who they are. Drain that kindness, though, well, that can beget horrible things.
No choice left.
You mean no choice?
She like slowly begins to lean down more.
You don't have to stay this way if you don't want to.
She'll pause, tilting her head at you. What want? What do you need?
I don't need anything. I suppose I do need to know what you want.
She'll, at this point, slowly begin to edge closer to you, coming out from the tree. She's this gnarled, nasty creature. Green skin. Broken teeth, hair, and a bunch of, like, all over the place. But she'll come up to you cautiously, and despite all of that, how much you've been talking to her, you can see there is the barest remnants of a child. Careful, cautious, maybe not as young as Riska, but definitely still a child. You help me.
Indeed.
She'll look around her shoulder, left, kind of over her left, over her right. No one will come. Those of purple.
Well, we just kicked their butts, so I don't think they're coming back for a bit now.
And the ones of red.
I haven't seen any of them around, but I think they're a little preoccupied, most likely.
Okay.
I'll hold out my hand to her.
She'll look at it, rethinking everything maybe one last time if this is what she really wants to do, before nodding and taking your hand.
I'm gonna take off my cloak and put it around her. You know how townspeople can be. Come now. We'll drop you off at Lackland on our way.
Just carefully follow you then, pulling out from... I think this is going to be quite the sight to see, as coming from the edge of the forest will be Gawain without his cloak, and a
Hello there.
hunched over creature hiding in the cloak.
I'm like already halfway to walking towards the woods, and then I see that, and I'm like, oh. Alright, he did it. And I turn around and start walking back.
Man, are we even going to fight anything with that guy around?
And he's so good at being nice. We'll deal with it here soon. We will get to fight eventually. I hope.
You gotta wonder when that luck's gonna run out.
Is it luck?
Well, maybe not.
Is it?
But trusting things that easy? I don't know. Maybe there's something I don't.
I don't know. Always giving things chances and all that jazz, but I've yet to learn that one.
I'm just waiting for the day it's gonna bite us.
If it goes to bite us, I'm sure you'll bite back 10 times harder.
I guess that is true. If anything tries to betray us, it's gonna get smacked with
A
everything.
lot. A lot.
Alright, well, job's done.
Yep.
Job's done.
Job's done. I'll call
Job's
everyone
done.
over to the carriage.
No.
I'm gonna
Oh,
knock Zerk out and drag him to the carriage
Oh my god.
yes.
Harder.
by the nose.
Oh.
Ooh.
Pinky.
You'll see that Rector and Mikhail are there, because still playing dice and talking. When you arrive,
Mhm.
they'll get up, ready to go. The cart's all prepped, but they're gonna stop as they see. First off, they're gonna see this newcomer beside you, Mr. Davis here. And they go to greet. They're about to go to greet you before they see the other newcomer beneath the cloak. Rector is gonna look at you. Oh, this is the brain all over again.
Yeah, actually, you're not wrong there.
Oh god, you've had more instances where you've just...
Yeah, get this.
We transported a giant brain all the way to Lackland.
Yeah.
I wasn't here for that, but Kadrigan told me all about that.
Mhm.
That was an interesting ordeal.
Okay,
We're going to Lackland, by the way, first.
Mikhail will just kind of be staring before shaking his. Of course, sir. Of course. Greetings. My name is Mikhail. As he'll nod to the both of you.
Right. I nod. I'm Tiberium.
I'm the driver. I will drive you to Lackland once, and he'll clamber up and try his
I'm
best
the
not to stare
driver.
too long.
I will drive you to Lackland. That should be
Rector
his
will-
tag.
Rector will look over to you, Tiberium. Hey, name's Rector Sabotosk. I'm protection.
Oh, cool. Tiberium Nulfat, and I hold my hand out.
Yeah, I heard. As he
Albert
shakes
base
his head.
protection. And I shake his hand.
I share that. I like something long in front of me. That way I keep it away from me.
Oh, well.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad to know you swing that way, but don't ever get me caught lacking around you.
He'll raise an eye. Right. Well, listen, don't steal anything from the cart. That's my only job, and it pays well.
Oh, so what you're saying is you need to be good at your job.
I am good at my job.
All right, we'll find out.
He does like the motion of I'm watching you with his two fingers.
And I do the whole eyebrow raise, like, oh yeah.
Get in the cart.
Then we have a group of individuals that are sprites.
By the way, running out of space in this thing if you want to get more friends, Gawain.
Handle cards. That's all I'm saying.
It's fine, dude.
I'm riding outside, and he's just gonna get next to Mikhail.
Jeez, next thing I know, we'll have another cart.
I'll look to the little newcomer and say, "Hey, I'm Zerk." Suppose,
She'll just like ebb away from you. She's just hiding from you, still under.
Be shy.
That's fair. Well,
Yeah, it happens. I mean, sir, you are a kobold.
yeah.
So-
What's that
so-
supposed to mean?
It's just that maybe she thinks that you're uglier than. you know?
What?
Yeah, that's all I'm saying, man. Is
That's
you're
not
definitely
right to call another-
you're an elephant in the room. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, now you're calling me fat, huh?
Yeah.
How is he the elephant? You'll just hear from the gem, the halberd. Of all the things here, he's the one that stands out the most? Really?
Hey, listen, I'm trying to get the kid to cheer up. That's supposed to be a kid.
You just hear a hoarse voice from underneath. I'm not a kid.
Oh, what are you?
I don't know anymore.
I don't know. Pretty sure you're whatever you feel like calling yourself.
Don't worry, we can figure that out in nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in the cart.
So
Alright.
not the
Standing.
cloak, and it'll enter the cart.
No,
Up.
it's saying, Gwen,
All of you.
if you want, I could clean her up and get prestidigitation, but it's totally really up to her.
Ask her if she wants it.
Looked at her like, do you want me to clean you up a little bit?
She just like closes the little thing that she's looking at him, right? You know the
The
two
cloak?
she's holding on the two ends of the cloak. She just closes it so she doesn't have to look at you.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll
That's
take
not
that.
Very nice.
I guess I'll take that as a no then. Oh,
Nice.
I tried. You know.
Onwards.
Alright.
Bye.
Is there anything else you would like to do in Uzka?
Nope, we already accomplished everything.
You actually have. You've accomplished everything.
We've done it.
Alright. And at this point, you will begin setting off.
Oh, Gawain.
What?
When can I get that book back? Do you know?
You can see Gawain's eyes open a bit. Yes, the book. I should talk to Constantine about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You need to talk to him about
No, I'll
the
talk to
book?
Constantine about that for you.
What do you mean for me? What? Yeah? The book's fine, right?
If a
Not
book
mine.
is fine when it is made of ashes, then yes.
What?
I may have misread what Cadrigan wanted from it. I assumed he wanted to use it to contact someone, and turns out he incinerated it.
You know, that's... Yeah, I guess,
Y'all are in debt.
I didn't expect that one.
And
That was the lowest on my order of expectations from him, actually.
did you happen to find out, I don't know, maybe, like, why he would, do such a thing?
He wasn't exactly in the talking mood.
Right.
Did he give me a wonderful newcomer, though? Probably
Yeah.
in a pretty interesting manner. He wasn't the... He disappeared and came back with a screaming girl. That's pretty much what happened. It was
Oh,
weird.
that's
Funny,
yeah.
but weird.
Yeah, I think you'll be the one to talk to Constantine about that. Because
Yeah,
at this point, I
course.
think my hands are clean with that.
Yeah, it was. Didn't expect that outcome.
Yeah, I'd imagine that he had a
I'm
pretty
sure
good
we
reason.
can find another somewhere.
I don't think a book like that just happens to be around,
It's got to be somewhere.
well,
Hopefully.
he must have had a
Hopefully,
pretty
hope.
good reason, and if he was not willing to share, then you just have to respect that. It sucks, I guess, because I guess there could have been a better way. Just,
Apparently, that book was used to contact beings from other worlds or realms.
Yes, it was.
Okay.
I'm assuming he's using that to contact someone.
One would assume that, but instead he incinerated it because I don't think he wants any of us to use it because we might invite something that we don't want.
Maybe he absorbed it. I'd love to ask him.
You know what? I'm just gonna say that he had his reasons, and I will respect it.
I assume he will tell us more when he feels we are worthy.
But I am not going to explain it to Constantine. That's you.
Yeah, I'll deal with that. Man, what a great first meeting with Constantine.
Yeah.
Hello,
yeah.
Constantine. By the way, that cool, expensive book you gave us, I have given it to a demon and it burnt it.
Maybe one of a kind.
Yep.
Oh no, this is going to be excellent.
Well,
Oh,
you
it's not the worst thing I've done.
Oh, yeah.
well, you're lucky that he is such a patient and good person.
Well, I can give him a lot of information on harvesters if he wishes.
Yeah, and maybe we can
I
talk
did
to him
witness
about
him
that.
transform twice.
Yeah, you did. Well, hopefully you can make it up to him.
Hopefully.
You're going to see the shadows manifest inside the cart as a sheer coldness overtakes everyone.
Oh.
Oh, hello, Catrigan.
Cadrigan will be partly on the ceiling, I'll say. So it's like half his body. There's not really much that much room. So half his the upper half of his head and torso is like poking through the roof.
We need a bigger cart.
We might.
Yes.
Maybe.
Are we going to move?
Yeah.
Why aren't we moving?
Yeah, I thought this was on the way.
And then
Poke my head out.
you'll see as you poke your head out, you'll see Mikhail and Rector just talking.
Hey,
Oh my.
I know I'm
But
playing
look
you
at
well, but I didn't believe it was so well for just sitting.
At this point, Rector will smirk and Mikhail's eyes will go wide. You wanted to go, sir! I was waiting for you to go. I didn't. My apologies. My apologies. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just let out a chuckle and go back.
And as the cart begins to move, you'll see Cadrigan look towards you, towards everyone really in the cart.
Mhm.
As for my reasoning, it is intriguing that you seem to respect it to such a great degree. Understand that it would not do well for you to know. I will leave
Fair
you
enough.
with a warning, though. Perhaps you can decipher it. Beware that blood-black nothingness. That should
Blood?
be sufficient.
Black. Nothing. Okay.
Gotcha. Like everyone
you, Cadrigan.
simultaneously.
And that he'll disappear.
And he is gone.
And then you'll just see the light spring up from the halberd. What the hell's that supposed to mean?
Another crazy, scary thing, probably.
Probably has to do with the big floating orb behind us.
Great.
Nope.
Yeah.
Seemed like he had good intentions, so.
Well, this is a cozy cart. This is yours?
Indeed, there's food. Are you hungry?
Excuse me?
She,
You have food in your carts. What's wrong with you?
I
she's
don't...
a halberd.
Yeah, I don't really need to eat. Thanks, though. But
You
no,
know-
I'm fine.
That is
Yeah.
interesting.
Look at you, Gwaine. Gentleman.
Oh,
That's
you've
the
always
first
got to
time I've
offer
actually-
a lady something to eat.
Do you even
That's the
have
first
a
time I've
sense
been
of-
asked, actually. No, I can't eat. No, I can't.
You have a sense of touch. Like you feel when someone grabs you.
Yes?
Okay.
Why?
Oh.
Random curiosity.
Yes.
Okay. Hearing, obviously.
Don't start throwing food at me if that's where this is going. Don't put a slice of ham on me and think I can taste it.
Hey, Gwen, do you have a slice of ham?
I would like to respect the woman's wishes.
Thank you.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, that's your partner there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
You
I
always make it
respect
up
her
to
wishes.
her by giving her a good polishing.
That-
As much as I
Real
like
funny.
To give her polish, as much as I like to give her polishing, on the contrary, she'd
I don't like where this is
rather-
going. I'm gonna stop listening to all of you now. You know what? I'm not even gonna. And she'll just disappear.
She's self-poofed.
You know, if I didn't know any
First.
better, I think you two need some marriage counseling.
No, that is actually a good conversation right there.
Is that like your
Yeah.
wife in there or something?
Yeah,
Sounds
Eh.
like it.
more like a best friend.
Huh.
And someone
Friend
who's been,
zoned.
well,
Shut
no,
up.
it's a halberd. What
So,
am I
I mean-
supposed?
Well, she can
I
change
mean,
her shape. Perhaps she can
she's-
change into a woman.
Or by some
What?
various circumstances, your wife got trapped in a weapon. We don't know much about you.
Indeed.
Don't.
Haven't you asked her?
I'm 24. I'm barely old enough.
I'm
I haven't
21.
even thought-
I'm 33.
I'm-
What?
Oh, I'm not the oldest. Thank God. I thought I had to. Be
Yeah, you didn't know that?
responsible about that aspect.
No, you never told Gwen your age.
That's the first time you're probably ever hearing that.
Zerk, your age. How's
Okay,
it being this
listen
old?
here. You know, it's not bad. When you stay limber, your bones don't break quite as easily.
By the way, boys, 10-minute warning.
Don't tell me
Yep.
what to do.
10 minutes? Alright.
Let's go to
Well,
lock then.
Any case. Suppose I should go back to school now since I'm so young.
Yeah, get yourself a wife, had a couple of kids, settle down.
Oh, please, my
All
family
right,
tried to
listen,
get me a wife.
listen. To be fair, it's not like she can actually walk around though. She's nice.
Oh, so
No.
there's interest. Now we just need
No,
to find a way.
When there's a will, there's a way. There's always magic.
Indeed, we could polymorph her.
Oh God, no!
That's not a
Do
bad
not
idea.
polymorph my help. Oh my! If I get beat up from this, I'm going to deal with you, Gwen.
I don't know how you mean beat up. What's she gonna do? Hit you with herself?
She might find something else to hit you with.
Probably.
I mean, we got plenty of weapons.
Listen, I carry 4 daggers on me besides the halberd. I kind of don't carry anything else.
I just have a
Surely-
sword and a shield. And a crossbow with a grappling hook.
Do those weapons talk?
No! I don't know
Well,
why.
sounds like a personal problem.
You know, I'm kind of
What an
glad mine
unfortunate
doesn't talk.
predicament.
Bro, you just don't know how good it is.
My sword would yell at me. They tell me I don't use it enough.
I think my
But
sword
my-
would do the same thing.
She literally went, "Oh my golly, are we gonna fight anything?" While he's still around when you were walking out with the little miss over there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
Gwen.
kill everybody you meet.
You're just
no,
too nice.
but we haven't even gotten a chance to do it once.
No,
Wait,
to be fair, you just
You've
got
known
here.
us for a day. Do you want to
Yeah.
fight every day? Bloody hell.
Oh my god, I don't think I could do that.
Hey,
Huh.
listen, everyone has their hobbies, all right? Hers is smashing stuff, and I kind of abide by it.
When,
So
when we're
she
in
wears
Blackland,
the
you're more than
pants.
welcome to go to the very scummy district and go find some thugs to beat up.
Yeah, those get boring.
Well, you know,
I'm
blood on
sure,
a blade's blood on a blade.
I'm sure in this find the missing person task, we'll find something and fight something.
Yeah, it'll be good. I've been promising her that.
Indeed. I remember that cool task to come investigate the woods. Yes,
Yeah.
what a safe and not dangerous task we were given that turned into this.
I hear you, Glenn. I hear you, jeez.
So you start. So you're telling me you went to go investigate the woods from a random town,
And this happened, yes.
and this happened. Oh no!
Things escalate quickly in Scathera,
You
it
know what's
seems.
sad is that if anyone else was there in the wheel spin, it might have gone worse.
Probably would have.
Probably. You
Wouldn't
know,
have had Zerk.
Huh? How dare you?
Didn't Zerk tell you? You got
What?
the final hit on one of the harvesters.
ooh, really? You get to claim a kill on a harvester?
Yeah, actually.
I think on two of them.
So
I
they're
banished
one.
operating.
Yeah.
I banished one.
Yeah, he banished one. Right away. Didn't even get to hit us.
Mm-hmm.
He was quite annoyed.
Wow, that is so rough.
He-
Imagine
It was 10
being a
feet from
harvester.
us, and it was quite
Oh.
angry.
Oh golly.
It had run 120 feet in less than a few seconds. It
Meta.
was angry. And Zerk's just like, no. And it's gone.
Oh, blue balled.
Indeed.
Oh, that's awesome. It seems that they're going to become an issue, or they're going to be a standing issue so far, unless something else shows up with this next one. Heavens, bet.
Next thing we know, we find out the harvesters have a rival that's got like green eyes.
And they have a rival with blue eyes, and
And they're
so-
space, and
Blue Eyes
they're all
White
like, so they're all
Blue Eyes White
space
Dragon.
verbs.
Is this still in character?
Yes. Not the blue eyes white dragon part.
Yeah,
Not-
you little shithead.
But
Blue
why
eyes
not?
white dragon part is not.
Why not the blue eyes white dragon? Huh?
We're recording my immersion.
But to be fair, this has been quite a lot in one day.
And guess what?
This has been
That's
a
not
lot in a
even-
day.
That's not even all of
Could've
it.
seen
We got so
yesterday.
much to tell you. Oh man. You'll come to find out in time.
You know, I really wish I was there yesterday. I really do wish I was there.
That
I-
would have been a good day to use your sword.
Oh,
Or halberd.
Halberd.
But
Do
How
not
dare
I'm
you
happy.
call
assume her weaponry.
Oh my golly. There.
Oh my.
She'll fly off the handle.
I mean, she can be whatever she wants, literally, but
Yeah,
Oh.
can't be a woman apparently.
Oh.
obviously.
Oh.
But, you know.
If there's anything you're curious about, you could ask us now.
I'll probably need to do a whole lot of that. Like, how long has this been happening? Like, just in the time you went to
Couple
the
weeks.
village? Couple weeks?
Yeah.
Boom. And now there's a giant sphere floating
Indeed.
above a town.
We went from nobodies working for to suddenly working for
Oh.
the runner of a guild, Scathera, to now working for the Lord of Scathera. In 2 weeks.
Oh. So. That got heavy real fast then. So,
Things went crazy. Escalated quite quickly.
there's so many variables.
We just gotta be careful when we get to Raptorus.
I used to have to worry about whether or not a ward was in front of me. Like a trap or something. Or like, oh no, we gotta go save the kidnapped kids. Let's go gather up a couple of adventurers. Let's go smash some stuff.
That's probably still gonna be a thing.
I hope it's a thing. But at the same time, I would love to fight a harvester.
Oh, I doubt you'll miss a chance.
I probably won't if I'm going to be sticking with you guys. And with the Lord being so hard pressed in this task,
User joined your channel.
yeah.
They sent 5 of them to fight 3 of us. They didn't
Why?
actually know the checker and the guards were there. They assumed it was just 3 of us. They were not happy.
They walked up thinking, "Ooh, this is going to be. Why is there an army?"
To be quite fair, they still expected to win, and it, well,
I mean, look at the town. They obviously had their abilities.
indeed. There are
Which-
quite a few dead as well.
That's interesting. I want to figure out what those guys are on.
Likewise.
I think it'd be kind of fun to find out. And... Oh well.
Alright. If there's nothing else, with
To
that,
Lachlan!
the rattling of the cart will be all you hear as maybe the conversation dies down and you all begin to look out the window at the passing landscape. It will be a quiet journey, and inside, the hag is going to be cuddled up into a corner, trying to be as small as possible and not really interacting with anybody, still covered completely by the cloak.
That's unfortunate.
I don't have any more caramel apples. Sag.
And Cadrigan will. Cadrigan. Cadrigan will also not be making an appearance, as he seemingly will just follow you, however he does.
He's one of our shadows.
Literally. That is a very real
Yep.
possibility.
That is very much probably what he's doing.
He hides in your shadow.
My shadow feels weird. I feel
You have
weird.
2 shadows.
Oh, that's good. I actually like this. Can I get 3?
So with that, the cart will set off out of Uzka towards Lachlan, and we will end the session there.
Looks wrinkly.
If you're still around, who are you? Thanks, I guess.
Leave us a
we'll be
comment.
doing this weekly, every Wednesday. Alright. Bye-bye. Remember to say bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.